Hello, hello, Chad. Welcome in, welcome in. How is everybody doing? Hello, Chloe. Oh God. Oh yeah. So just so you know, just in this of thing, everything she's about to jump down. While I was getting ready for stream, she literally just jumped up and has been laying. Okay, and she's gone. Has been laying. On me while I've been trying to tweet and open Discord and do everything. So she has not made things very, very easy. Is that normal? But welcome in. How is everybody doing? GG country for the first. Chloe, you just were not quick enough. Welcome in, Starfire. How are you doing? And Stray. Oh my God. Hello. How are you doing? Back with the ogre, of course. Now I feel like I've got to reorganize. Willow, yes, she is here. She is now sat on the opposite side of the thing because I think I started to make noise and I think it annoyed her. We'll get to the daisy check in a second. She was literally, as soon as you did it, it was like she was barking. It's like she knew. But I'm just going to post a quick message in the Discord to announce that I am live. But yeah, how has everybody's day been? What have they been up to? Anything nice? Okay, and then I'm just going to paste. My computer's being very, very slow. Okay. How's Ollie Star? Ollie's doing great. He got a haircut today. Nice. Got a fresh trim. Did he get a mullet or did he get a side fade? You know, short back and sides. Like what did he get? What did he get? Is he looking slick? Basically. Oh my God, my computer's being very, very slow. Sorry, but welcome in. Yeah, how is everyone? How is their Thursday? I can't believe it's Thursday already. This week has gone very, very quickly. I think as well because today has been a write-off. He's looking nice and good. Very, very nice. Actually, I can have a look now. I do have Discord open now. Oh, look at that first photo. Wait, hold on. Oh, can I wish there was just like a really easy way to just have a photo come over. Can I do this? And then, wait, hold on. Don't make source visible. And is this gonna work? Can I do that? No, that's not gonna work. Okay, let me figure this out. Wait. Window capture. Don't make source visible. There we go. Okay, and now if I make it visible, that is the funniest thing I think I've ever. He looks so grumpy. That is amazing. It's nice, good. They took off a layer and got his face and ears all trimmed. He's very, as you can see up here, everyone. Ollie is looking very well. That's before the cut. I can open. Wait, hold on. Open that one. Is that gonna? There we go. And that's after the cut. Before? After. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. You have a Discord server. I do have a Discord server. Thank you, Chloe. I'm hoping it works. Susie! Oh my God, Susie! God, we're getting all the blasts from the past today. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. How is everybody doing? How are you doing, Suze? What have you been up to? As well as Stray. Well, yeah. My day has been pretty chill. I've, yeah, for the people on the Discord, everyone is coming to stop by today. Just an update for the people that haven't been here for a while. We are now on season 6. It's been quite a few deaths, but we're getting there. We're learning. We've got a great yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it. For anyone 6, I know. We were averaging we are still averaging, I think, a world a week, I think Country found out. But yeah, for anyone that's in Discord, I basically lost Wi-Fi today. So I took the day off from work, which is great. Only to find out that it actually was back on. But I had to unplug my Ethernet cable and plug it back in for my computer to recognize. So I was just there basically the whole day. I've been doing more texture pack stuff. I've I've been working on the ugly sheep texture, and I think I found one that's cute, but the model is completely messed up when I bring it in, so we're not going to see that today. That's where I'm going to end it. Well, 6 when I left, it was 4, and I didn't leave that long time ago. I know. It's been, the last 2 deaths have been from a creeper. They've both dropped down and blown me up. Oh, as we're here, wait, we did get a daisy check, so we'll do a quick daisy check. They want to see you, come on. You're going to bring your toy as well. She's going to bring her Brussels sprouts on a string for you, chat. Change the death clip. I don't think I have a latest. I don't think I have the newest one. No, they want to see you, come on. There is also the cat. She's wandering around. Puppy day, it is a big puppy day. Come on, they want to see you. Come on, you can do it. Come on, up. Here we go. So here's you. Every time she jumps up, she just she looks so proud of herself. This is her toy for today, that she wanted to show you all. This is her Brussels sprouts on a rope. So that's for you. They take it, please. I don't really want it. Take it. Come on, take it. I don't want it. Take it. You want it? No, she's ready for some treats. Oh, she heard that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have a clip of the latest one. Yeah, no, I don't. I haven't got back because if I'm honest, that one hit me in the heart. That death. You want a little treat? God, oh God, Jesus. Yeah, we've trained her to basically stare at the camera because I keep putting treats up right by the camera, and she literally just can. She now every time she'll just look at the camera. Look up there. See? Up there. Look. It's up there. But yeah, here's your first daisy check of the thingy of the stream. That's it. That's what I was trying to say. Let's get that down for her. She is very, very adorable. We have been on a little walk. You know what is not adorable, chat? Do you want to know what is not adorable about her? Yesterday, right? It was 11 o'clock at night. I was getting ready for bed. I got out of bed. I went to the bathroom to brush my teeth, wash my face, and blah, blah, blah. I came back into the room, and this one had curled up on my pillow. And I was like, oh, that's really cute because I've started to move her to the pillow when I go to sleep so that I can like move around and toss and turn without kicking her, right? So I was like, oh, this is really cute. She's moved onto my pillow to the place where she should be going every night, and she's starting to do it on her own. And I was like, oh, it's really cute. Got into bed and then kind of started to and then I gave her a little fuss, and then I sniffed and I was like, wait, hold on. And I got out of bed and I turned the light on, and at the end of the bed, she'd weed on the bed. She'd peed the bed. And I think it was in her dream because she was so guilty. She felt very, 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 very bad. So that's the less adorable side of her. I was very annoyed. I just gotten clean. I was so ready for bed. And then I just had to I literally just stripped everything off and just threw it out of my room and just dealt with it this morning. So yeah, that's, yeah. Very, very not cute. Anyway, that is your first daisy check done. Oh my God, you laugh like that one Georgian meme guy. Don't know his name. He laughs goofy. So you're saying I laugh goofy then, Stray? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying I laugh goofy? I like to be goofy. I want to be goofy. Oh, now you're making me really conscious of my laugh. Here's the mug for today, by the way. It's best teacher ever because I'm teaching you all how not to play hardcore Minecraft. But yeah, so today it's just been absolutely mad. The sound again, we're going on it. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna change. I saw a TikTok that said that at the start of streams you should change your category to just chatting, because I end up just talking. Let me do that. Here, you laugh like him. Oh God. Let's have a little look. Let's have a look at this. And let's do. Oh my God, that was loud. I'm sorry. Oh, of course, there's a thingy. Let's get this up. Hold on. No. Oh, I can't get it up. That's really weird. I'll have a look. I'll have a look after stream straight. Oh my god, sorry. I didn't mean that. I like Goofy Laughs. I don't know how to make it up now. No, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, to the sound, basically, it's So actually, Control pointed it out one time during stream, and it was when I was talking about the music, and apparently it sounded like it was underwater, and I was like, what? Blah, blah, blah. And I listened back to stream, and I have been trying to figure out why on earth the quality of the music sounded really, really bad. And then so today I decided, because I had the day off, and then once the Wi-Fi came back up, I was like, oh, well, there's no point doing any more work because it was pretty much the end of the day. So I've been basically trying to figure out what was wrong. And what has happened is that I think it's just this headset, by having a headset and mic in one. And basically what is happening is that the microphone is picking up the sound of my computer, but not from the headphones, right? This is the weird thing, right? But so if I mute my headphones, the music stops on OBS, right? But if I turn it up the slightest little bit, it will then start playing at normal volume. So it's not picking it up through my headset. The music is just somehow getting put through the same channel. And I think what it is that I basically just need to get like an external mic, or obviously like a different headset. And it's basically what happening is the filters that I have on my mic to make me sound a little bit more crisp is then affecting the music, which is why it then sounded really weird. So what I've had to do is turn the volume all the way down on Spotify, so that when it plays through my mic, it's really low, and then I've had to put so much gain and boost the volume on the Spotify channel with OBS so that it just goes through the roof. Like, so I can barely hear the music in my headset, but for you lot, it should be like a good volume, because it's like 50 plus decibels of what it should be. But yeah, that is the story of the sound. Yes, stuff, I have more sound problems, but I think I've come up with a solution / hopefully will, I don't know, maybe eventually look again at an external mic or something. I don't know. This tea is making me really hot as per usual. They are talking Georgian. I can translate if you want to know. Oh, straight, are you Georgian? Oh yeah, actually, I think I know that. Okay, watch it whenever. Yeah, I was gonna get it up, but it wasn't. I couldn't find the window in my thing, and I didn't want to just completely mess around. But I'll have a look. Maybe we'll do it at the end of the stream if you remind me. But yeah, so I know the problem with sound. I found I found out the problem, and hopefully we can fix it. I found a workaround for right now, and maybe long term we can look at doing something else. But yeah, we are we're doing good. Okay. It was really, really annoying for me. Every stream, as you always know, I always try and tweak my sound, and I think now I've got it to a good volume. I'm just so exhausted from the sound. But anyway, today, what are we doing today? Today we are going back into the hardcore world. We've gonna continue. We're gonna stick to strip mining and fully, what's the word, unlocking like full enchant possibilities. So we're pretty much there with the leather, I think. We've just got to farm a little bit more sugarcane, and I think what I am going to do though is that because we found the skelly spawner, convert that to an XP farm and just enchant my iron armor. I think that's been my problem, is that I've been waiting until diamond to enchant my armor, but I'm like, well, why don't I just do it for enchant the iron, so that they're hopefully with like some blast protection or maybe projectile protection or just general protection would be good, and then it will be better for when I eventually then get diamond armor. I think take that step before, these are the things that I've learned over the 5 worlds that I've lost so far. But yeah, so that is the plan for today. So I'm going to move my screen around so that we can hop in. Look at this guy wanting to survive. Yeah, before we were just being silly goofy and we were just having a little bit of fun and, you know, everything like that, blah, blah, blah. And I can't do it anymore. I can't. If I'm honest, I feel bad for you lot having to rewatch just the exact same gameplay, like every single week. Every single week, it's pretty much the same gameplay. So I really want to survive this time. So we're not doing mine shafts. We've got everything we need from a mine shaft. Survive Ed. You could do it. You could do it. I can do it this time. I do believe it. We've got everything we need from mine shafts. We've got the name tag. We've got a skeleton spawner. I don't need to explore that mine shaft anymore. We just need to strip mine and just get geared up basically. And that's what we're going to be doing. So what is the volume for this? Okay, that looks fine for that. I think it's just loud in my ear. Right. I came in earlier to get the day, and I've left it open since. Right. It is nighttime. You got this. I do got this. I got this. We've got this. We do this together, chat. My screen, I think I've moved it. Okay. It's so weird having Minecraft sound so loud in my ear. Category change. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Minecraft done. That should now be updated. Thank you for reminding me. Right, so this is our kind of base so far. I'm not going to go outside just in case there's... Oh, look at our little horsey. This is our base so far. I'm kind of modeling it off our season 1 base, the downstairs, and then we're going to go down here, and then this is so loud for me. I'm going to have to turn this down. Hold on, and I'll adjust it on I'll adjust it on stream for you lot. So, oh, I can't. That is full volume. Actually, I can increase the decibels. Wait, hold on. And then we'll go Minecraft and we'll bring that up 2, 3 decibels maybe. Let me know if that is too loud for Minecraft sounds. That looks too loud for Minecraft sounds, but I can adjust it now. Yeah, let me know audios. So yeah, this is our way to our strip mine. We haven't actually dug all the way down yet, so we will be doing that today. What else do we need? Have we got? We don't have any food. Where's our food? So much stuff. There's our name tag. Super excited for that. Oh, there we go. Almost a stack. We found 3 diamonds in... What do you find that in? Buried treasure. So we do already kind of have some stuff. Let's go quickly. I've got full... Yep. Run out. I'm so scared of stuff dropping on top of me. I have lit up this whole mountainside, but I'm just so petrified. Yes, hello. I see you. Good morning. Would you like... I don't have anything to feed you. I'm sorry. This is where we've set up as base. Actually, should we do a little tour? This is our little valley, I guess. We can take the horsey. It'll be quicker. We haven't come up with a name yet, but this is the fastest horse we could find. They are all extremely slow, so we're not going over there. But yeah, this is our little like mountain range. It's very, very, very cute. Spawn is literally just kind of up here. Oh, it's iron there. Let me up. There we go. And again, and again. There we go. We've got this incredible meadow. Oh my god, I should look at the screen. I thought it was safe up here because the meadow, it's supposed to be cute. I need to fill in all of the holes. Oh, thank you Chloe. I'll update that. Can you put that in the clips channel? Yeah, we've got this incredible meadow up here, and then it kind of spawn is actually over there. We've got a dark oak over there. We've got a jungle there with a bamboo forest. If we go over this way, there's the bamboo. There's birch forest. And then we've got a jungle temple just above my head there that we've explored that gave us the worst loot ever. And then there's a savannah over that way. And then just over this way, there is... I didn't even kill that one. I'll take it though. Oh my god. Oh, rabbits just fear me. Like, I am their worst nightmare. They will rather jump off a cliff. And then we've got our little village here that we've kind of also, you know, we've blocked our villagers in and stuff. So yeah, we've got oh, buddy, I know. So yeah, we've got a pretty nice setup. Like I said, we're doing pretty well. We found a skelly spawner as well. We're doing good for... Also, look how cute my texture pack is for anyone that hasn't seen this yet. I've made this. I made this. Look how cute. I've got I gave the pigs ears and like a little jaw and a tail, and then for the pigs I gave them all variations for like how muddy they get. So I wonder if can we find any more? Oh, there's another bunny. Maybe I could... Are you... Okay, you're just a normal color, but yeah, they get like varying I'm gonna kill the bunnies now. I want a thingy. I want what they call bundles. You're an adult. Thank you. No, come here. There we go. 2. How many do we need again? I think we need quite a few. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 6. We need 6 altogether. Name the bunny Toast. Why would I name the bunny Toast? The bunnies are gonna die. But yeah, so we've got a really nice spawn. I also updated the cow texture. If anyone wants me to find a cow, I will show you. But yeah, so I'm very happy. This is a really nice... I really want to like keep this world, because it is just... It's very nice. Okay, so I'm down here. It does something. It changes it. Does it become the killer bunny? Is that the one that like... Oh, I got a rabbit's foot. Where it'll attack me. Okay, that's our little tour. This is our home. I can't waste the name tag. That's the only problem. Maybe eventually we will. Do I have any more? What are they called? These things, arrows. A little bit of gravel. Maybe we could make some. Do I have any feathers? Feathers doesn't seem like something I'd bring over here. No. Okay, well, let's get digging them. Oh, I don't want these. Why do I keep putting my feet back? Okay, right. We'll get down to diamond level stairs, so that then at least we can start strip mining. And it'll allow us to get those the sugarcane out there to keep growing, because I think that is our kind of bottleneck at the moment. Is our problem. Here we run into a mine shaft, which you've done a little bit of exploring. Like I said, we found the name tag as well as a skelly spawner. I don't want to touch any more of it. I don't need anything else from it, so we're just gonna dig on past it basically. If we dig into a part that I've not been in, then I'm leaving. I'm gonna block it off. I don't need to be in there. We are surviving. There's also a little amethyst here. Speaking of amethyst, who's seen the new updates? What are people's thoughts? What do they think? Because I am obsessed with the double signs, and I'm smiling because I spelt it wrong on Twitter, and Chloe actually called me out for it, which was not fun. But yeah, the fact that you can also edit signs as well now. I didn't bring a shovel. Of course I didn't. Which is also like incredible. Like, so you can edit signs, and you can go in, and if you make a spelling mistake and blah blah blah, you can change it. But you can also write on the back, and if you want to like keep the sign permanent, you hit it with honeycomb, which I think is kind of a weird thing. I get why they did it, because there's already a mechanic for copper, but like you wouldn't mix unless it is, and this is something I don't know, but I'm sure you wouldn't mix wax with like ink to keep it. It's kind of like I get the mechanic already exists, which is why they included it. It also gives another use for honeycomb, which is quite nice, so I guess I can't do too much. But yeah, I'm excited for it. It means that like obviously the hanging signs is going to be like a game changer. There's so much gravel. No, so you haven't checked out any of the other new stuff, Chloe, because there's quite a few. They've added some more armor trims, and oh my god, we actually have so far to dig. Wow, I really did not go that far. Okay, and then just gonna do this, and that. What else are they adding? They've got the, I don't fully understand it, but I think it's more of a redstone thing, which is why they've added it. It's the resonance for amethyst and skulk sensors. I want to see you find and use the silence trim. Yeah, I heard about that. Is that actually, does it make you silent? So like you can run around the ancient city, because you find it in an ancient city, I believe. It also looks very cool. I don't know if anyone's seen, I was watching someone stream before this who was just messing around with all the new features, and she was testing out all the different colors with the new trims, and oh my god, it looks so. When you think of the armor trims, you often think that like the lack
you can touch, you can play if you say I'm always yours, ooh, I'm a Barbie girl, in the Barbie world, life in plastic, it's fantastic, you can brush my hair, undress me everywhere, imagination, life is your creation.
Thank you for that. That really, really scared me because I'm not used to having my volume this high, so that really, really made me jump. No, but it looks the best now. Yeah. Brian's being sassy. Brian is getting his moment, I think. Chatting much, guys. Trying to get work done. Then I'm going to take Ollie to the park. He's being really wiggly and wild today after the cut. No, it's fine stuff. You say it every stream, and honestly, I'm fine with it. Don't worry. I understand that you need to work, so it would be sorry. But Daisy's the exact same. Whenever she gets her haircut, she's so giddy. That's all she wants to do. Small cats, welcome in. Oh, there's TTS. That is a dangerous thing if you're a cat who wants to do crimes. Yes. I've got it set pretty low, so it can be exploited. The only thing is that it's a 60-second cooldown. So, and that's like a global thing. So bear that in mind. But yeah, if you want to cause mischief, it is there. I have just turned it down my end because honestly, it made me Brian scared the hell out of me just then. I can chat sometimes and I miss it. Oh no, that's completely fine. It is nice to sit and chat and stuff, but if you've got to get work done, you got to get work done. So I understand. But yeah, how was your day, small cats or small or however you want me to pronounce it? We're currently digging, as you could probably tell. What happened? My dad came in. Brian, we have TTS now. That's a new thing that I don't think you would have seen, Stray. So if you look on the channel points, you can type a message and it'll do text to speech, and you can shout stuff to me basically, using Brian, who is the automated voice. You can also, I think when you I want to say when you sub and you give bits, I think that is also TTS, which doesn't have a cooldown. Okay, let's focus. Let's do this. Either is good, and it's just good. Stuck at work. Nice. Yeah. I understand. I was supposed. I knew it. Ow. Where's my shield? I took it off my hotbar. Of course I took it off my hotbar. I knew there was something there. I could sense it. Come out wherever you are. This is when I need to be careful. This is when I don't. This is when I always make the mistake and I read chat. I don't want to do that. In caves, and this is when I die. So hello. Are you gonna come back out? Yeah, I was supposed to be working today, but I work from home and my Wi-Fi went down. So I ended up taking the day off, which was quite nice. Let's just maybe expose this a little bit then. You gonna come say hi again? Or?
Inverted exclamation mark and the
God.
inverted question mark and also the U circumflex and the I circumflex U circumflex I circumflex. I love TTS. Smolka eats scrum.
Circumflex, I've never heard that before. That genuinely scared the hell out of me. Guys, Ed is stuck in Brian is stuck in Ed's basement. We need to try and free him. He doesn't see sunlight. I don't know. Don't know what you're talking about there, Chloe. That's not true. For one, I take him on his daily walk to the window and back, so he does get some sunlight. He does get his vitamin D. So that's just straight up lies right there. Where is the skeleton? Okay, right, let's focus. Oh, big cave. You know what? Let's just not even bother. I don't even need to. There we go. Easy, sorted. What skeleton? Yeah, I don't know what Chloe's talking about there. Chloe, anyone new in chat? Chloe just makes stuff up all the time. Brian's completely fine. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry. Maybe some goodies in there. Country? No, absolutely not. We're not doing it. We're not going in. I need to survive. We are going to survive. Where are my steps? There we are. Right. Oh my god, we've literally got so far to dig. This is the problem with setting up a home in an extreme hills. Yeah, TTS I think is definitely going to come around. Maybe, I kind of love it at times. The only thing is that, so before stream I messed around with sounds again, and now everything is so much louder for me, and I think Brian is a little bit too loud. He scares me every time. So I'm definitely going to make sure I turn it down on my headphones. But yeah, hopefully things should be fixed now where the quality of the music sounds better. Okay, and then let's... Oh my god, Stone Tools and Deep Slate is the worst. This is why I don't want to start over again. I can't do this again. I can't bring myself to it. This is so boring. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we are just going to completely avoid any sort of cave, because that has just been the way that the curiosity does kill the cat, and I am the cat that has died now 5 times from... Well, what is it? First time was falling off scaffolding, which was my own fault. But I will take complete blame for that because I just decided to jump off a very tall tower. Season 2 was a trident and a drown, so that was me getting too cocky in the water. So now I know to not go to those drowned temple things. Each time we learn from our mistakes. If I build high up, I build over water.
Trapped. There is no window. I need my vitamin D. I don't get fed or charged. Ed is making me say TTS things or he'll degrade me into a seat.
A what? Degrade me into a seat? No, I don't know. He also does get, he gets a Barocca every morning, just saying. So, he does get some vitamins. I'm not that cruel. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He likes it. I think if anything, Chloe's just putting words in his mouth, making him say all these bad things when actually he loves it. He told me just before stream, actually. So, yeah, he probably won't admit it now because he's kind of shy. But yeah, he loves it. So I don't know what Chloe's talking about. Right, we'll go we'll go back around. Keep going down even. Sorry, not back around. See, it's times like this when I just want a cave. I think this is the problem when I strip mine. I get so bored of just strip mining that I'm like, oh, a cave, and then I go in it and then I die. So, oh, speaking of that, that's what I was talking about. So season 2 was the trident with the drown, so I don't go near those ocean temple things anymore. Season 3 was what was season 3? a cave spider, which is why I've now don't get too cocky in my shots either. See, my biggest downfall is my overconfidence. That is exactly what it is. If you do things enough times and you don't get hurt, you think you'll be invincible, and that is not the case when it comes to hardcore, because if one thing you know is that you just are not. You aren't. You're so. One creeper as well can just completely ruin everything. Minus 28. Yeah, so that is season 4. So I do need to update that with season 5. But I'll do that at the end of the stream. But yeah, that was. I think, if I'm honest, that is one of my favorite deaths. That one, I think, is the funniest. Because with that world I was so embarrassed, because literally right before that someone had raided in and everyone was chatting in chat, and like I was trying to follow along with it and like be a part of the joke and everything, and I felt so embarrassed. But it's like you obviously just have to laugh it off. Like, it is funny, but yeah, I've learned some stuff of just any sort of cave. I don't stand and read chat. So yeah, and then that is season 5, which I was so annoyed about because I was so confident about season 5. But again, I let the confidence, my ego get the better of me, and I decided to go a bit further. That mineshaft that the creeper dropped down in as well had pretty much come to an end for me. So I was literally digging to try and find somewhere new, and every part of my body like was just like, okay, come on, let's go to bed now, like, because it was quite late. I'd stayed up, like, I think it was like a 6-hour stream, over a 6-hour stream, that one. And no, maybe it wasn't 6, maybe it was like 5 hours. And I was like, oh, just one more peek and then I'll go home and then I can sleep happy. And that one more peek killed me. So that's going to be my biggest thing, is if I ever feel the need to just have a little peek, I'm not doing it. Right, so we're at 40. Oh, we don't actually need that much then, do we? 8, 12, 16 should get us down. Was it 4 hour? Oh, it felt, which I did one last week that felt like a very long stream. Okay, so we'll go keep going. Let me put this in my offhand. So hopefully we'll get some more diamonds pretty quickly, because as you know, I do love to make a fortune pick as soon as possible. I do have 3 diamonds already, but I guess I could use them to make a pick and dig through the deep slate. I keep forgetting how dark it is. I'm so used to holding torches in my offhand for you lot. Whereas, okay, so it was almost 5 hours then. And what you've been streaming? What did I do that was dumb? What did I do? Country? I've not done anything. I actually didn't reset that either. I didn't reset that. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we're back to normal now. Digging straight down many times. Oh, yeah, I know, I do. I keep trying to stop myself, to be fair. Oh my god, you've been streaming 45 minutes, a whole lesson. It felt like 5 minutes. Honestly, it does go by very, very quickly. The dumb does have a cooldown again, because if I do one dumb thing, everyone in chat's gonna spam it. So there's a bit of a cooldown. 46. Okay. So yeah, there is a cooldown for that one. Can't get away with that one all the time. Okay, that's just because I reset countries one. I don't know why the overlay is not going off. Maybe the overlay has a cooldown that I haven't changed. Hopefully it's not broken. It should be fine. Oh my god, we're so close to diamond level. What am I on? 16. That's not really that high though, is it? I guess what we could do, we'll do a little bit of strip mining, and the dumb thing is so cruel. I mean, I created it. Like, I did it because it is like, there are a lot of times I do very dumb things in stream, and I was like, you know what? Let's just count it. Like, let's see how high we can get. I think the highest we've had in one stream was like Yeah, I really need the axe. I think we got to like 11 or something. That was a very, very dumb stream. It was an off day. See, everyone else is like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's funny. It is quite funny. I thought I just had a pillager. I guess I didn't. I think it's just myself. You have to head out. I'll catch you again soon. If I can come back on. That's completely fine stuff. I have a great time. I'm assuming you're taking Ollie to the park, so I hope you have a great rest of your day. I wish we had like a dog park near us. I just take Daisy to the woods and she just comes back filthy because it's just raining because we live in the UK. Okay. Oh wait, I don't want to do that one. Oh, okay, I'm perfect. Yeah, you got to take him. He's going nuts and I can't do anything. I completely understand that. I get that. But yeah, have a great rest of your day. And hopefully we'll see you in a bit if you get back. But no pressure, don't worry. Right, we'll just carve out a little bit of space. Oh my god, these stone tools. I can't. Oh, what did everyone have for dinner, chat? Because I made, right, so I when I was in my final year of uni, I would always I'd pretty much be living off pasta pesto, right? I think as you do when you're a student, like it's just pasta and bread are your main food sources. But I thought I would always try and spice it up, and being vegetarian, I needed like as much protein and bits as possible. So I started making like a pasta salad thing, and oh, it's so good. And I decided to make it again today, but like a bit different, and I think I had the best one that I've ever made. And it's basically just your pasta with your pesto, and then just some fresh like cherry tomatoes sliced up with some diced red onion and some spinach, and then I mix in, obviously you get the pesto. I mix in some nutritional yeast, just because, you know, nutrition. And what else was it? Oh, and then I did some chickpeas with, and I fried them in a chipotle sauce. And oh my god, it was so good. And then mixed it all together, and then had some vegetarian parmesan on top. It was incredible. I definitely did not like as much as I did make, but god, it was good. So I highly recommend that if you ever want to make pesto, but you just want something a bit more like fresh to balance out the pesto. Yeah, do just chuck in some red onions and some tomatoes or something. I got a hot dog I had a hot dog in school with a cocoa muffin. Then I had a curry and chips from the chippy. Ooh, a curry and chips from the chippy sound amazing. I don't really get fish and chips that much here. I don't really have one nearby. Even though the one we do have is very, very nice. But it's a bit, we have to go cross like railways and stuff. You're skipping school tomorrow for a specific reason. Is there a reason that you're missing out on your education, Stray? I don't condone that. Okay, we're gonna go back up and I guess empty our inventory because it's a mess at the moment. We'll do a little hydrate as well because I'm very thirsty. But I am talking. Go about checking what you have tomorrow. What, food-wise or lessons? Hate curry for life. Oh, Stray. No, no, no. Curry is amazing. I love a curry. Sorry. Good curry is, it just sorts out everything. Is it? Okay, it's daytime, right? Maybe if we have time today as well, chat, we'll get to maybe doing a little bit of organization. Because I don't really like not knowing where everything is. We'll get rid of that. We'll do a little bit of strip mining, but I am gonna make. I'm gonna just make the. Oh no! Wait, do we do? Or do we save these for the? Oh, I don't have enough obsidian, so I need the diamond pick anyway. Okay, we'll make the diamond pick. You're a picky eater, I guess. Oh, see, I'm the complete opposite. I love cooking. So I literally try and eat anything and everything. I guess I am a picky eater. Or are you like the type of person that just only eats like crisps and like chips, like, and chicken nuggets? Are you that type of fussy eater? I'm lucky where I don't think I've met too many fussy eaters in my lifetime, and I'm very glad, because I love to cook for my friends. Like, it's one of my, like, I guess my ways of showing love is like cooking for people. And you know, I'm also kind of, you know, I'm pretty alright, I guess. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Susie is still here, but if she is, she would vouch that I do cook a good dish or two, I guess. But yeah, so the only I had a friend that was just complete aversion to spice. Like, she wanted to eat it. Okay, yeah, Susie is here. She can vouch for that. There we go. See. But she hated spice so much. But like, she didn't want to hate it. Like, she wanted to enjoy it, but she just couldn't. She never found like why people would enjoy it. And it was oh, perfect. At the time I was living with my best friend, and it's her girlfriend basically. And we oh my god, there's quite a few here. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my, this is an 8 vein. Damn. Yeah, it was my friend's girlfriend. And it was me and my best friend in a 2-bed, and she was in like halls at the time, but she would live with us pretty much the whole time. And we would pretty much just do our cooking together, because obviously it's cheaper as a student. And because I loved cooking, and my friend, she enjoyed it, but like, it wasn't really her thing. Like, she would cook it because she wanted to have nice meals, but she didn't enjoy it at all. But so I ended up doing a lot of the cooking, which I was completely fine with, because I really enjoyed it, like with a glass of wine or whatever. And I would just go out of my way to make sure that whatever I was cooking would always have spice in it, because I think it just elevates a meal. So my friend just had to get used to eating with spice, and now she still is a bit like, she can't obviously have crazy amounts of it, but she now loves spicy food, because she was really, I guess she was quite picky in the fact that obviously there are certain like cuisines that have a lot more peppers and chilies just naturally within them. Like, where British cuisine is very bland and very unspicy. So when you've been brought up on that, like, any sort of foreign food seems like crazy spicy. That is, unless you've been exposed to it like I was. But yeah, she was just so used to that, but I made sure that she ended up actually eating good stuff. Chicken nuggets, fries, and ketchup. I mean, it is a good meal. It's a good meal in a flash. I used to be honest, actually, if I was ever going to do it, I just use the chicken nuggets and put them in like a wrap and do like a chicken wrap. That was my way of like my easy meal, with just like some lettuce and like onions and stuff. That was my kind of like quick meal for chicken nuggets. My sister is a fussy eater. She doesn't have sauce, gravy, baked beans. She will have chips, chicken nuggets, and salt and vinegar. That is, oh god. Every time someone says spice, I think about the time when my friend called me unseasoned chicken because I'm so pale. I shouldn't feel like them. That's really mean of them. That's very mean. They do. That's a horrible thing to say. It's not funny. No, I'm joking. That is quite like unless it is a close friend, I feel like that is quite a mean thing to say. You hate onions? How can you hate onions? Onions are amazing. Oh, onions, garlic are just the base of every meal. Okay, well, we got a good 8 diamonds. I'm pretty chuffed with that. So I guess we'll kind of keep going a little bit, because now we do have a good amount. So if we save 2, let's think about this. So we got 3 so we have, if we do that, 6. I could do a helmet or some boots, but maybe if I get enough, I feel like I should go for like a chest plate first, just to get, you know, a good amount of armor. But like no sauce as well. Like picky eaters, I feel like love a good sauce, you know? Otherwise it's just so dry. I can eat an onion like an apple. Okay, I can't do that. I do love them. But I definitely wouldn't eat it as an apple. I wish my my family were more of like a toffee apple type of person when it came to like Halloween and bonfire night, because people have probably seen it, but when they did people do the toffee coated onions as like jokes, and I think that would just be a hilarious thing to do. My friend, actually, the one that I was talking about earlier, she loves toffee apples when it comes to Halloween and bonfire night. So maybe I should do it on her. She also loves onions. She actually probably could eat an onion raw, so I don't even think it'd be that much of a problem for her. My wife is kicking me out because she's fed up with my animal puns. Okay, I said, I'll pack up my bags. I'll pack up my bags. That was a good one. I like that. Also, what is the difference between an alpaca and a llama? That is not an intro to a joke, by the way. I'm just generally curious. Hate me, but I hate onions, garlic, cheese. Okay, I'm very shocked by picky eater not liking cheese. Peppers, carrots. Peppers. God, we're getting so many diamonds. This is very good. Sorry, I completely lost it. Peppers, carrots, and just every vegetable other than cucumbers and tomato. Okay, I'm glad you like cucumbers. Cucumbers are one of my favorite vegetables. I absolutely adore it. Oh, cucumbers. I always make with a cucumber. I quickly. That sounded like minecarts, even though it was just meant to be like eerie cave sounds. It sounded like a minecart going. Am I crouching? Yeah. If you ever want to make like a quick homemade tzatziki, chat, it's actually very, very easy to do, just saying. I do it all the time with my lunches. You just grate a little bit of cucumber, squeeze out the water, and then with like a couple spoons of like a Greek yogurt, and some salt and pepper. It's not an exact tzatziki, but if you want to make something quick, it's very, very nice. So there you go, Stray. If you like yogurt, do you like tzatziki? You could make that as a little dip. If you like cucumbers and yogurt, unless you don't like yogurt, then I wouldn't do it. The biggest difference between llamas and alpacas is their size and the type of coat each of them type of coat each of them has. Llamas grow a coarse wool coat, while an alpaca's hair is long and finer. So then, Emperor's New Groove, was that? That's all right, Clay. He must have been an alpaca, right? You've been called by mother. Uh-oh. Chloe's in trouble. I can't cook at all. I can't cook at all. I always eat dosuyaki. It's a ramen cup. I'm assuming that's what you're going to say. I love ramen cups. I have loads of ramen noodles. Like the Korean noodle packets are beautiful. But yeah, they're probably not the ones that you have, Stray, because if it's spicy, then I'm assuming not. Got it, 16 diamonds. That's kind of insane. Oh, oops. Every time I forget. 16 diamonds. That is actually pretty good. I feel like when there's something like this, when we're talking about random stuff in chat, it's like it goes a little bit quicker for me. But yeah, I love making like a ramen. When there was that like ramen TikTok recipe that was going around with like with the Japanese mayo and the egg, I would literally eat that all the time. It became an unhealthy obsession. Like, one, because it was an unhealthy obsession, and two, it was very unhealthy to have as frequently as I did. It was so good though. I think you know when you like hyperfixate on a certain type of food on a meal and then you can't eat it, like that has definitely become one of them for me. Like I can't, the thought of having it now, even though like it was like not even like this time last year I was eating it. Well, let's go to the lab and get some obsidian. I just couldn't imagine making it. It kind of makes me feel a little bit sick, the thought of it, even though it tastes amazing. Right, lava. Okay, we're heading the right direction. Aha, there we go. Okay, let's quickly eat. Let's put on our shield. Okay. Okay, right that side. I don't want to get rid of all the lava because sometimes it can come in handy. Lots of redstone. Okay. A bit of iron. Okay, I just want to see how far we can get. I don't really have enough torches for this. Does it open up? As soon as it opens up, I'm going to block it off. But if it kind of keeps snaking like this, I'll allow it. Okay, it goes 2 ways. Ooh, okay. This I don't like, but the fact that there are literally just diamonds there, I'm just gonna... This. Is how you be safe in hardcore, is you just spam blocks to lock yourself in. There we go. And now I never have to worry about that open cave. Oh, don't tell me it was just one. Please. Oh, damn it. Come on. One more. One more. One more. Okay, well, I'll take one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I hate like specific cheese. I love just American basic cheese, but all the others I hate specifically. I'm gonna probably completely butcher this. Imiluli cheese, or is that supposed to be like halloumi? Sounds like halloumi, but I think it's different cheese. So Georgian cheese, I only know Georgian food. That's alright. I mean, it sounds. What is it? What is it? Is it quite like a tough cheese? Is it hard cheese? Like, oh, I didn't bring any coal. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, let's just quickly. Okay. Not the biggest fan of this. Yeah, and we're gone. Wow, that was so slow. I need to be quicker at that. Okay, and we'll just put a nice little torch maybe in the middle. Will that reach all of it? I think we should be fine. Okay, we'll go back to here. And we'll collect the redstone. So I should be fine. Nothing should kind of get me, so... I like the redstone, plus also the levels are quite nice. Let's take out a little bit of this, because it is quite... I was about to say promiscuous, but that is definitely not the right word. I don't even know what the word is. What am I trying to think of? Oh my god, I can't even think of the word. It's like soft and liquidy. Ooh. Like a... I'm trying to think of a liquid cheese. The closest thing I think of is like a brie. Or like a camembert when you bake it. But like it's... Apart from just like American style squeezy cheese is what I call it. But it's not like a proper cheese really, is it? Okay, well this is a little bit of a dud. That's fine. We need to, I'm going to grab a little bit of obsidian and we need to head back up anyway because we need to get some coal because I forgot to bring some. I knew I was forgetting something when I was coming down. My inventory felt a little bit too empty for a caving trip. So let's just head back. Have a little hydration check. Or like a fillet, like a... Oh, okay, just like a cream cheese, like a soft cheese is the other thing that I'm thinking of. Like, can you dip into it, basically? Because my brain immediately went to liquid and like as if it was like fondue kind of like heated and melted down, but I obviously think it's more of like a soft cheese, like a dipping cheese is what I imagine, or a spreadable cheese. But I love cheese. I used to hate cheese. I used to hate like a cheese board. But as I've grown up, my friends when I was in London loved doing cheese boards in winter, and it became like a huge thing that we would do all the time, especially during lockdown, like as a little treat. Because I was in London, I was with my two friends, and we would just do little cheese boards and cocktail nights. I thought I ran past coal. Ah, I did. I knew I did. I'm from part of Georgia where they make that cheese, and those people are popular for cheese. I'm from that part of Georgia where they make that cheese, and those people are popular for cheese. And cheese included food. And when I tell them I don't like cheese, they're like, oh my god, then you aren't from Immerelli? It's annoying. I guess, to be fair, I grew up so I'm a farmer's son, chat. I grew up on a farm, like full-on tractors, plows, everything like that. And when I had to tell my dad I was vegetarian, it was very, very scary. I often joke that it was scarier for me to say that I was vegetarian than for me to actually come out, but kind of half joking. But it was very, very, I was very scared. And he took it a lot worse by me saying that I was vegetarian. Right. So let's... Oh, I'd used my diamonds, didn't I? Right. Oh, I didn't get obsidian when I was down there. Silly me. Okay. I don't need those redstone. Look at us. Look at this. We're getting like a nice array of things. Okay, 52. Let's get that smelting. Let's make a few. 8. Sure. I guess that'll be fine. Let's just put them over here for now. But yeah, so I kind of get what you mean about like it's kind of annoying just based on a food preference. The cheese, it makes a sound when you bite it, but you can dip. I don't think I've ever heard of this cheese stray. It sounds amazing. I definitely want to try it. How? Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably do. There we go. I actually probably could have just put this all in one, but while I'm up here, I'm going to quickly check on the sugarcane as well. It makes a sound, like a crunchy sound, but surely it's not crunchy, right? When you say it makes a sound, I'm very, very intrigued. It's midday, so I should be fine for mobs. But we are going to do our classic sprint away from the hill. Should maybe light up that cave. I don't think I was in render distance. I need a quick way up and down. I need to build my little thing coming out, but I don't think that's my priority right now. Okay, I did light under there, so I think I need to be closer for this to actually work. I guess when we start digging out our like base, our starter base, whatever we want to call it, this should be in distance then. But to be fair, I don't ever really need. Oh, I guess I will eventually. Hopefully, we'll end up doing like an automated farm like we did in the last world, where I put it underneath the pressure plate of our front door. So that when we come in and out, it should just kind of naturally. Can I get, if I do? Okay, let's go up a little bit higher. Okay, that'll do. Can I block that? I can't block that end. Okay, this will be a little bit easier to get up and down. Immerelli has, I'm completely pronouncing that wrong. I don't know. I just know I am. Okay, then we'll get inside and then I'll give it a read. What? Parkour. Has a soft, stringy texture with a slightly sour, salty taste. This is a quick cheese that matures in just one or 2 days. Wow. Handmade Immerelli. It's typically shaped as a flat 1 to 1.5 inch thick disc. The traditional cheese from West Central Georgia is a fresh cheese that is usually enjoyed a day or two after it's made. The flavor tends to be a bit more tangy than fresh cheese in America, which is not surprising for a cheese that originated in the same area as original yogurts. Ooh, I copied that text. Don't think that I wrote all that. No, it's fine. You should have used Brian. Brian to read that out. He probably maybe, how does Brian use Brian's TTS to see how he pronounces the cheese, and then tell me if that's right. Right, I can drop the sugarcane off because we don't need that. I do have some coal on me, some torches. Okay, we'll go back down. I should hold on. Let's make some armor while I have it. I need 2 for the enchanting table. I want to save 1, 2, 3. So we have 12 to kind of play with right now. Okay, that leaves us with 4. Let's make the boots. Cool. I was going to save them, but I think that's what my problem is down the road, is that I always end up not doing it. So it's out of stock. What? Do you have enough points? I'll do it. Let's see. Let's have a little look. See what he says.
Imaruli.
There we go. Is that? That's so weird that it says out of stock. Maybe try refreshing Stray. Oh, or like closing the app and opening it. I don't know if you're on your phone or not. But it shouldn't say out of stock. There's no like cooldown for it. Oh no, there is, but it's 60 seconds. No one's used it very quickly, so there'll be a 60-second cooldown now that I've used it. Also, was that the right pronunciation? Is Brian better at pronouncing cheeses than me? Which I wouldn't be surprised about. I suck at pronouncing things. I pretty much like choke on my tongue whenever I try and pronounce something. Okay, we'll go back down here. We'll grab a little bit of obsidian. Yes, I wonder if Brian was close. It was close. Oh, okay. Okay, let's just do this. Let me back myself into this corner, and then I'll break out that one now. Imaruli. Is it still saying out of stock now? You know, I'll just hop in here. So I don't really need too much because I have no intention of going to the Nether anytime soon. I'm very conscious of not facing this way, so I think I might just stick here and kind of keep my eyes looking forward. Right, let me close and open the app. Yeah. It's very strange that it says out of stock. There shouldn't be any reason that it says out of stock. Also, I didn't realize for a very, very long time, and maybe it wasn't originally, which is why I never noticed it, that the obsidian texture is obviously like, I don't know if it's supposed to literally be the cobble. I think it is like the cobblestone texture, but just recolored. Which I think is quite cool. I'm gonna get 11 because I need 10 for the Nether portal and I need 1 for the enchanting table, just so that I do have it. So we'll just kind of double what we got, and then we'll just continue. Oh damn it! We'll continue strip mining a little bit more. Okay, you can use it now. Yeah. Do you have any other interesting interesting facts? Use Brian. He's always a lot of fun. Nether portal. Yes. No country. No. I will just have it there. So because I do hate mining obsidian. So that's 8. So I might as well, while I'm doing it, get it all in one. 9. Okay, I can't reach that one. How's the music volume, by the way? Does it sound really bad? Like, I'm assuming
cheese is so not poggers. Imaruli cheese is not poggers.
It sounds pretty nice. It's what do they tend to eat it with, Stray? Like, do they have it with like on bread or in pastries? Like, what sort of? Or I guess not pastries, but you know what I mean. Not even a sneak peek to see what biome you're in. No, it's going to be a surprise. I think season 1, day 100 was definitely way too early for Nether portals. What I've learned is that like I'm nowhere near close enough to get to to get to the nether. I think I actually have enough now. Oh god, Georgians eat everything with everything. And then there's you know, you know what, Georgians make up for you being a fussy eater then. Is that right? I don't need that. Actually, I might just take that back and you can go there. And onwards we go. I'm so intrigued about this cheese now. I'm trying to think where would sell it in the UK. All I can think about is like when I lived in London, I lived very, very close to this incredible kind of Turkish supermarket, and it literally has the best hummus that I've ever tried, which, if I'm honest, says a lot from the fact that, I mean, one, British like hummus from a Tesco just tastes absolutely horrible. I will never ever buy it again. I make my own hummus now. I love making hummus, but the original Turkish hummus is just to die for. And it comes in like ice cream tubs, right? So if any other British people here know, like when you go to the shops, you get a little tub that's like this wide and then maybe like this deep of hummus, right? You used to get ice cream tubs of hummus, and it's so good. I used to have like incredible flatbreads and stuff. I used to go all the time. So I'm thinking probably only somewhere like that would be feta cheese is kind of close to it. Interesting. So I wouldn't count that as gooey. Like feta's crumbly. But I guess it's obviously not going to be the exact same, but I guess maybe the taste is what you're describing it as. But yeah, I'd imagine it's going to be somewhere, if anywhere, in some place like that. Georgia is a very underrated country. If you can find that cheese in the UK, wow, yeah, they probably do. There's probably going to be like, if it's going to be anywhere, I think it'd be in London. Put that on. Can I get up there? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be in London somewhere because they have so many of the like little pockets of communities in London. I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. This is fine. I was so worried. Creepers really scare me now. I never used to think they were that bad, but they can very easily take you out. But yeah, so I think if there's going to be anywhere, it'll be in London, and they'll often have like a little corner shop or like an owner. If there's someone that's from the country, they'll often stock their kind of little things because they'll import it. But you find them all over the place in London, so let's keep an eye out for it. Definitely don't think I'd find it in Peterborough. But yeah, London would definitely be the place. Right, so I'm just going to completely block this off just in case anything comes in. But I'm pretty happy with how far we've come already. Like, we've got the diamonds, we've got everything like that. Right, and we'll get... I don't really know how much further to go. Maybe what I'll do is let's maybe... We haven't gone horrendously far. No, we'll keep going. I was about to just turn back and like, you know, dig to and start digging back, but I think we'll keep going. Maybe we'll go for another 10 minutes to like 8:30. And then... Also, maybe actually I should probably start... Okay, you know what? I'm going to turn around and we're going to start digging back. Because I think it would be very good to go to the skeleton farm, or the skeleton spawner, and turn it into a farm, so that we can get we can start boosting up our levels, you know, getting like our pick and all of our oh my god, all of our what the pick and armor, that's it, sorry. Right, and we'll go... Ooh, gold, nice. I never get gold because I'm always like, oh, I never use it, and then suddenly there's like a project that really needs like powered rails, and I'm like, ugh, getting it is always worse. So I keep trying to tell myself to get gold. Okay, that's fine. I thought I heard a zombie coming, a baby zombie, but we're fine, I think. I believe, anyway, I hope. Go back here. Go down. Yeah, we'll just keep digging back and hopefully we'll stumble across a few more diamonds. I can't leave any ore behind. Yeah, I'm usually like that, but gold is usually my exception. But I think from seeing, like, watching other like content creators and YouTubers and stuff, like, gold becomes very important down the road. Like, for piggling bartering, like, it's so handy. So it's definitely worth getting it. Because I feel like, especially in hardcore, when the whole kind of goal is that you create farms for resources so that you really kind of don't have to go out into the world and go to like treacherous places to be able to gather materials for your builds. I kind of think that's the kind of like ethos of it, or like the point of hardcore. So, you know, the stuff you can get from piggling bartering is pretty cool, so it's definitely worth it. There are some Russian knockoffs that you can find more easily, but original one will probably be better. Always the original one will always be better, but you know, I'm very intrigued. Very, very intrigued. Okay. Yeah, I do love cheese. I go through phases of it. I think in the UK we have a massive obsession with halloumi. I don't know exactly where it originated from, but I want to say probably like obviously somewhere like Turkey, or I think it's from Turkey if I'm right, but it's probably I don't know. But halloumi, so I have quite a few friends from America who've come over. And they say that like Americans just don't know what halloumi is, and they say that like you just cannot find it anywhere. Like, nice. Like in the UK you can just go to like any sort of small shop and there will be like some sort of halloumi there, and like they were like, that is the biggest thing. That's one reason why I love the UK, is just that you have halloumi. It's incredible. And then she'd say that she'd always go back and she'd tell her friends, and like her friends would be like, yeah, that sounds really cool, but like not really impressed by it, but you've got to like try it. Once you've tried halloumi, you know the hype around it. Oh, more gold. Yes, please. I definitely think once we get the enchanter set up, I guess iron, I guess, is the biggest thing. I was thinking about doing the sugarcane farm underneath the door, so that we can kind of passively get sugarcane as we go in and out of the house, so that we can trade with villagers, because obviously we do have our name tag, so it means we can unlock our first villager so that we can eventually trade for endless name tags ideally, and then we can create stuff like our villager breeder and our farms and stuff like that. But we obviously need to level him up, and obviously sugarcane is the best thing, so we can get the paper trade. And I don't want to have to keep running out of the house and gathering it, especially if it's not that close, like out of distance. Because yeah, I think you have to be pretty close for farms to actually grow your, like, I was about to call them vegetables. Vegetables does not seem like the right crops. The crops. Even though I guess technically they are vegetables, like calling them vegetables in Minecraft doesn't seem right. That kind of seems a little like carrots and potatoes are vegetables, but I don't want to call them vegetables. That sounds weird. Unless I do, maybe I'll make it a thing. The next Minecraft trend is vegetables. Just I guess wheat. No, I don't know what counts as a vegetable. I don't think wheat is. Maybe a vegetable counts as something that's like a... Oh no, because not everything's a root vegetable. I was going to say something that's grown in the ground, like a root. Maybe it counts as a vegetable, but I don't know. I know something to do with fruits. Fruits have always seemed to be a good topic of conversation for what defines a fruit, and what defines a berry, and what defines a nut. Because technically all berries and nuts are fruits, but not all fruits are berries, or something like that way around. Right, and the way it's defined is very interesting. I think something to do with the way it grows around the seed, or if the seed is on the outside, which I think makes it classify as a nut. If this, so I don't. I think it's something about the fact that a cashew nut is closer to a fruit because of the way that it grows than something like an almond. Very stupid thing to know, but weirdly interesting botanically. I think they have specific classifications. Ooh, more gold. Which I think, well, after this we'll go find the skeleton farm, because right now it's in the middle of all of the mine shafts. I did take the coordinates in my book. I don't have my book. Where's my book? I need to find my book. Okay, after this we'll go find our book. Oh, there we go. Okay. You know what? We might not even have to enchant iron. We might just be able to go straight to diamond. Oh, there is Iberia. Is that an? I think it's an I. Iberia Georgian restaurant in London. And it's surprisingly open now. It's only 8:30 here. So restaurants don't usually stop serving food until 9. Places normally stop serving, like chain restaurants. Oh no, it's not open now. Oh, okay. Yeah, restaurants in the UK, chain restaurants tend to stop serving at around 9, but most places tend to go up until like maybe 10. But yeah, 8:30 isn't. Oh, there we go. Isn't that late? 8:30 isn't that late. Sorry. I didn't dig around those other diamonds, did I? There's some more. Oh no, it's not open now. Why would you be? Is that just not a thing in Georgia that you serve food like after a certain time? Oh, right, again, they close at 10:30. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, whereabouts is it? Where does it say the restaurant is, Stray? Maybe I'll know of the borough. Maybe it's in South. But you do find some like really, if you go out of Central, like obviously like if you're visiting London, especially if you don't live in the country, like you probably won't go and explore like North and South and stuff. But I lived in South London for 4 years when I was at uni, and you find like obviously so many different cultural restaurants and shops and stuff. Like it's incredible. There's this one that I never went to, but I always wanted to, but I just never actually had the opportunity to until once I did. I can't remember what food it served now that I'm thinking about it. Is it a Liberian? No. I don't remember. I'm going to quickly Google that, see where that is. Have you had a look at the menu? Because they might have an online menu. Egg London. Oh, Islington. Oh, that is quite central. Oh no, I'm thinking of yeah. Wow. Okay. Nice. Thanks for that. Yeah, no, that's in a pretty. I've been to you go to Islington quite a bit. I actually think I have some family that live up that way. But maybe I'll check it out. Right, where's my book? Is what I really want. There it is. Okay. So diamonds wise, okay, okay, you know what? Let's make our enchanting table now so that we don't have to worry about using up the diamonds. Because 14 diamonds, we could get covered. We could get everything, I think. Is that all of our diamonds though? I did want to keep 3. 11. It might still be enough. Oh my god, it's the perfect amount. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh no, I'm an idiot. No, I made 2 pairs of diamond shoes. Damn it. No. Oh. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting. It's coming. Someone's gonna do it. Someone's gonna do it. I'm waiting. That was a very dumb moment. That was. So I'll take that. There you go. Oh well. I guess we can cycle through them maybe. Well, we at least got that. I forgot what that's called. Oh my god, sorry. Excuse me. The enchanting table. So let's maybe... I think we actually still do need some more leather, so it might be worth us. Okay, 9. Interesting. I think did I get the other books? Okay, there's one there. There's another one. Oh, there's a bunch more sugarcane. Okay. Okay. Let's get some wood. 9. And is that because we were out of books? Yes. Okay. We're getting close. Getting close.
Cheesecake on a roller coaster.
Nice. That sounds not that good. Sounds like it might. I'm trying to come up with it. Where's my clock? Why do I keep chucking stuff away? Okay. Right, let's go see if we can harvest any more. Is that still 1? No, that's 2. Okay, we can go harvest them. Okay, now we'll jump off there. Yeah. Right, so we're working right now. The biggest thing that we're waiting for is the sugarcane to grow. So we're just going to come out here as much as possible to get it. But we're very close to full set. I did accidentally make 2 sets of boots instead of a helmet, so we are lacking a little bit there. I'm going to go over this side and steal those sugarcanes. But I think what we do now is that we head down to the skeleton spawner and oh my god, and we go and start converting that into... I've not actually had a look over here yet. Start converting that into a XP farm, so that we can start gearing up our weapons. Oh, it's kind of a boring cave. Huh, maybe we can do something building with that eventually. If you saw in the menu, Kakcha Puri? Well, again, completely probably pronouncing all these names wrong. That food is made from... Oh, it's made from the cheese, but it doesn't really taste like it. Like you actually bite it to get that cheese taste. Ah, okay. You never know. Maybe I could go and I could be like, hey, could I try some of the cheese? Or is it not really like something you can buy or like try even? Okay, let's get some more. Ooh, we are close. Okay, we do also need to get some oh, there's some extra planks. Some more this stuff, what's it called? Leather. Wow, my brain is just not braining today. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, 3 more. So, oh, we're so close. Wait, no, we can get... No, we can't. No. I'm... So that would be 13, 14. Oh, we only need 3 more. Wow, okay. We are very close. I guess I'll keep them on me. Give me a whole tub of cheese, please. What is considered a crime against food? Cheesecake. Context: I hate cheesecake. Ooh, what would be my... So my stepdad, right, is like, has the worst food pairings. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what he pairs stuff with. But he's done before, like, I want to say baked beans is what he had, and he paired it with like Branson pickle, which is just absolutely disgusting. Absolute abomination. Oh, let's go find... Okay, so let's find our skeleton spawner. Oh, I didn't write it down. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Down this way, maybe? No, so that's... Oh, I'm so stupid. That was very, very dumb. I think it's this way. I thought I wrote it down. I guess I didn't. Okay. Should probably walk around with my sword. This? Oh, I think it's over here. This is where it is. This is it. Through here, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I thought I saw. Okay, no. Okay, we're here. Right. Did I leave anything? Oh, useless stuff. Do you guys ever have ketchup sandwiches? I do. That was definitely something that, like, at uni when I was so broke, like just having slices of bread and not having anything else in apart from ketchup, I'd just spray it and it was the only thing that would make it taste nice. But every night exactly 3 a.m. I always eat bread and ketchup. Okay, so I agree on that fussy food. Like, I actually quite like it. A lot of people hate it, but and I just realized in your title you put season 6 full enchanted armor. Yeah, that's the plan. That's like a question. It's like, can we full enchanted armor? Is that not what? Or have I spelled something wrong? Probably spelled something wrong, right? So the plan for today is to get full enchanted armor. That's why we got the diamonds. We're now trying to get XP, getting the full enchanting setup, and then maybe we'll get full enchanted armor. One more. I wish there was a way early game to get just like one piece of soul sand, so I could do like the trick of sending them up and back down. I know I could. I guess I could do like. I think I should break this. I guess I could do. I'm sure the sign trick still works, right? Where you put like a sign and then a piece of water and a sign and a piece of water, but that's a lot of effort to get them down to one hit right now. I guess the good thing is I can edit the sides. I can write on both sides. No, I think I'm just gonna hit them. Oh, see, oh, okay, yeah, I get that. Episode. Wait, what do I normally put? Do I put day 4? Yeah, I think I just day 14. There we go. Thank you, Chloe. Doesn't believe me. No, I didn't. I mean, I did make another spelling mistake. I'm notorious at making spelling mistakes. Please always call me out on my spelling mistakes if I ever do. Especially if I can edit them. If I can't edit them, then don't call me out on it. I don't want to know that I made a spelling mistake. Right, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's fine. Okay, we'll go around like this. So I think what I also would like to do is check out how far, what is like the easiest way to get here. Oh, I need to actually dig that out. That's silly. God, unenchanted diamond pick just... Oh, hello. You burn through it so quickly. Ooh, more iron. I will take that because I was just thinking a hopper down here might be nice. So if I collect enough iron while I'm down here to make a single hopper, then I'll do it. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could. Yeah, I could make a hopper. Torch up there. I guess actually I can fill this in. Because I can do... Yeah. I don't need to dig out that extra one. Save me on... save my diamond tool. Double sign, yeah, exactly. I will... that is something that will not change about me, is that I will consistently make spelling mistakes. So please prepare yourself. Right, and we'll go around like this. Fill all of this in. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so I think we might have to take the coordinates. I guess actually if we dig it out first. No, I should take the coordinates. Book. Right, so we got... Turn spawner is at minus 820, 26, and then 231. Right, done. And then actually need to get back out of here. Let's head back towards our stairs and see how kind of close we get. I don't like that hissing, so I'm gonna just stop that. I know I said I wouldn't, but this doesn't magic go anywhere. Oh, okay. Well, that was a okay. Golden apple though, I'll take that. These is soul sand, right? Yeah. Just pop to the nether, quickly grab some soul sand. Top of the morning, welcome in, Levi. How are you doing? How was your day? What have you been up to? We're currently just about to find our easiest way to a skeleton spawner. So we've taken the coordinates and we're now going back to like our entrance here and seeing which way is best. So 820 is here, and then I'm assuming it's it's this way. So it's through this way. Okay, just to go straight away this way. I think Chloe, someone asked about something. If am I dyslexic? Are you dyslexic or just dumb? I'm pretty sure I am dyslexic. I got tested when I was really young, and I was literally on the verge of being dyslexic, and I think as I got older I became more and more dyslexic, but never got tested, which I should have done at uni because now they're super expensive. I think I'm dyslexic. I don't know, a lot of people think I'm not because I'm just because I just write with suggestions in the top of the keyboard. Oh yeah. I rely on that for spelling all the time. It's also 26. I guess 21 is fine because I'll have to dig down anyway. Twitch not wanting to work for you. Oh wait, what's wrong? What's happened? Is it messaging or is it do I keep freezing or something? Send them in a bubble column to drop them for a one-hit kill. Yes, yeah, that's what I do want to do. But I think it's right around here, right? And I dig up. I don't have the hold on. What the hell? It should be right here, right? Am I reading this wrong? Minus 820, 26, and then 321. Ah, there we go. Okay. Where is this? What? No, I don't need to explore. Can I shut in, please? Okay, well, I guess I got that wrong. I guess we go back. You need to go up to Y26. Yeah, but there's only a few blocks. I should have been able to hit it. Because Y26 is this level. So I got something wrong. What did I do? So if we go this way. Yeah, no, it is this way. So I completely got... Maybe... Oh, I bet it was 2... I bet it was 230, right? Better call the doctors then. Get it? That was a dad joke. If anyone got it. My 230. Should call the doctors. I reckon it is this way. That's why I was surprised that I started to go that way. That's my food. Control, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How's your day? What have you been up to? We're currently trying to find my skeleton spawner, and I wrote down the wrong coordinates, so we're kind of just digging now to try and find it. I'm assuming it's this way. We have though. We're doing pretty well. Look at that. Look at that. We've almost got full enchanting. We need a few more like leather to kill, or to get even. Sorry, not to kill. And then some more sugarcane that we're kind of slowly farming. So if we go around like this. So 230, right? And then Y. Oh my god, okay, we got it exact. always destroyed the spawner. Okay, this is good, we got it. Doing good. And you lot, yeah, I'm doing good myself. I don't know if you checked Discord, but my Wi-Fi went down today. So I took the day off because obviously I could not do any work. So I decided to do some more texture pack stuff. I managed to make a cute version of the sheep. However, when I bring it into the real world, the pivot points are off to do with like its head and its outer head for the wool. So I need to work on that yet. So it's not actually implemented, but yeah, so I was just kind of doing texture pack stuff, and then the Wi-Fi came back on, and I was like, well, get to stream then. I'm not picking this up. I don't need fences. I want all this stuff. Wait, no, I need the stuff. Give me all the stuff. We're currently having a big discussion about cheese. Oh, actually, you could probably answer this. Does halloumi originate from Turkey? Control. I'm assuming you'll know. Diamond armor, yeah. I accidentally did though. I did mess up, and I accidentally made 2 pairs of diamond shoes rather than a helmet. So, what's the question? Does halloumi? Well, I mean, it's not the question, but it's a question because we were talking about halloumi. Does the halloumi cheese does it originate from Turkey? I can't remember where it's from. Go around like that. But yeah, we are making upgrades. We're doing very upgrades. Hopefully by the end of today, because I decided even before I started streaming, we got very lucky with the amount of diamonds that we did. We did a small amount of strip mining, and we got a lot of diamonds back. But I was going to enchant my iron armor, but because we're already kind of getting enough thingies, because we've already got enough diamonds. Sorry, we'll go straight to enchanting diamond. But yeah, hopefully fully enchanted diamond armor by the end of today, and that's what we're focusing on. Possibly Egypt. Oh, halloumi, you doubt it. Possibly Egypt. I guess probably, yeah, the original origin. I think everything originally pretty much originates from either Egypt or Greeks, right? Obviously, then I guess if you go further back, it goes to Africa. So, right, and then we'll go like that. So I need 2 high, so water goes on this one. So we don't need to go any further than this. Okay, we'll dig out like that. Mesopotamia, right? Is that? No, I'm thinking of Pangea. Not Pangea. Panama? Oh my god, what was the supercontinent called? It begins with P, right? I don't want to sound dumb right now, even though I probably have been. I think one of them's from Avatar. I want to say that's Pangea, right? I can't remember what our supercontinent's called. Oh no. Okay, we'll go around like this. I do need to run back up and get another bucket of water there. Oh no, there's a piece of bucket. Pangea. Okay, Pangea. That's the supercontinent, right? That's not the one from Avatar. technically it all originates from there, I guess. If we're gonna get technical. I need to grab this one as well. I've always found geography very fascinating, even though we mean after. Yeah, I always find geography and like ancient history more like, I guess, kind of I was gonna say pathology, but that's not it. That's disease. Paleontology. Silverfish. Oh my god, you scared the life out of me. Go away. That really scared me. Oh my god. I had no idea what was hitting me. I thought a skeleton spawned. Okay, well, I guess we got to worry about silverfish. Oh my god. There's another one. Oh god, okay. I need to be careful that they don't all spawn and like corner me. Exactly like that. Yes, come on over. So I feel like these can really... They can soon, like, if they... Here we go, look, they're all going to start turning now. That's exactly why I got up 2 blocks. If you get cornered, because of their small hitboxes, like, they can really do some damage with a group of... There's 5 now, there's so many. Oh my god, there's so many spawning. No, yeah, no, not stronghold. Just extreme hills, yeah. Come on, a little bit closer. You can just hear them. Where are they even breaking out? Are they breaking outside of the dungeon thing? Silverfish hisses. Okay, you're up there. Right? Okay, I don't know where they are. I'm gonna just quickly jump up before reading chat. If you can one hit them, they don't call their friends. Yeah, but thing is, I'm gonna be digging out here anyway, so I'd kind of rather. Oh my god, I've already pretty much gone through this pickaxe. Jesus. Definitely want to get thingies soon then. Okay, fill in like that. That's a silverfish. That's... Oh my god, there's actually so many silverfish. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, it's not. It's just the... Oh. There should be another bucket of water right here. There's also a zombie somewhere. I don't like it. Ah, you're in there. You are in there. Hello. Ow! Oh my god. You don't... It's mean. I don't need to go down there. It's over here. Nice. Let's get a little... Okay. Where are they? There's obviously like a little cave or something. Okay, and then we'll do that. That doesn't seem right. Oh, it's because of this, right? Okay, you should now flow right. This doesn't feel right, the water. So you're right this side. Why aren't you flowing correctly this way? Am I... Are you trying to go that way? Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, I do have blocks on my hotbar, so if loads of them do start spawning, then we should be fine. We'll go around like this. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th time building one of these. They are useful, but oh my god, they I feel like I forget how long they take to build. We go like that, so I'll break that off. Then, okay, I'll come here. I actually don't know if if the water will flow that way. Let's see. Okay, and we'll remove this. Okay, they do. Okay, that's fine. And then if I do that, hopefully they shouldn't get too stuck. And then block that out for now. If I move that over here. Put you there. Not my food, please. Okay, empty inventory. Let's remove this chest. Put away all the junk. Okay. Nice. Grab the chest. Okay. Let's do... I guess I could just let it... No, because I need to be within 16 blocks. Okay, let's maybe just make it turn. Or maybe I turn. So if we go around like this, we'll just re-put a wall here. So then if they flow here, light shouldn't get too close, so it shouldn't affect them if I do that. And then crafting table, plank, even though actually I don't think I need this, but just in case. Oh, not that, not there. Here. Then if I do you, maybe a little sign if I have enough wood. Do I have any? Okay. And then jungle sign. Look at us, chat. Doing very, very well. Very proud of us. Okay, do that there. Oh, I've done it all the wrong height. Okay, oops. We go this one. I need to go down one. There we go. And then we put that there. I'm also going to put that like that. So if I get hit back, water will come there. Nice. We can get in here. Hopefully light levels. Let's kind of check. 7, 6. We can push. Those silverfish are not leaving. Okay, I don't want anything to spawn in here, but I want. Perfect. Right. Put a little. What are you? Oh, let's make. Let's make another chest and a hopper. And then hopper, and then we'll put that underneath over here. Day check. Oh yeah, day check. What are we on? Day 19. Not bad. I haven't slept. I haven't been sleeping that much just because I've been underground mostly. So, hopper to there. Hopefully they shouldn't be too much problem there. Oh, there's this light. No, don't make anything else. Don't make another pair of shoes, please. Okay. That's wrong. Like that. Let's just push this way one more, and then we'll just block it in. Like that. Nothing can spawn yet. We can reach in. Perfect. There's light inside the spot. Yeah, I'll obviously get them out in a second. I'll need to make sure I get a safe way in. Because I don't want to be. Let's put that on my hotbar, even though I don't think I'm going to need it. Obviously, I'll eat the bread. And then we'll go. Nope. I've matured enough so that if I ever open up into any sort of cave, I just nope straight out of there. It's a big no from me. I'm assuming I can now just, there we go. Skellies are genuinely one of the worst things to. Oh, the silverfish still hasn't gone. Oh, there's one in the corner. Oops. You're so real for that, yeah. Oh, God, that's why I shouldn't. I'm also trying my best not to look at chat when I'm doing stuff like this. This pick is really about to break. I can't believe I've gone through one already. Oh my God, I left one. Oh my God, okay. I'm being stupid. Oh my God. My heart just went through my sleeve right there.
Skeletons are my friend. Ha 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 ha.
My heart. Country, I don't care about your friends. They almost hit me off of that. That was so scary. I did not like that at all. Okay, lighting levels off. And now we have an XP farm. Oh my God. I was so close. My problem is that whenever something bad happens, I jump. Why do I just always jump? Like, why do I keep doing that? That's my problem. It's like I get scared in Minecraft in real life. Sorry, thought I heard something. Right, and we'll just make a quick door just so that nothing can get us. Hold on, sorry. I think the dog. Oh no, she's fine. Okay. Thought I could hear someone walking around. Right, so we can kind of like AFK behind us fine. What I want to do is that while we let the skeletons kind of build up, before I've been building my enchanting tables up in like by up by my base, but I think this time I'm going to build my enchanting table down here. I think it's nice the idea of putting an enchanting table room somewhere up, but just for like ease of this pick is literally going to break any second. I think I saved 3, right? Hopefully. Maybe do I have a, let's just put, I guess I don't really need to. Yeah, for the sake of just like right now we're trying to like min-max, you know, we're trying to get full enchanted armor and just some really good armor at that, hopefully. So having it down here will just make it so much easier, so we don't have to run up and down all the time. How is that? Is that too loud, that Minecraft don't break the diamond pick? Do you not think? Should I keep it? Like, I don't think I'm gonna get mending anytime soon. Like, is it just worth just farming more? I guess I could repair it. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'll make another one. I'll make a iron pick. Don't have the iron on me. Oh no, I do have the iron on me. Why was it? Oh, I don't have sticks on me. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna do the enchanting table down here. So we need to clear out a little bit of space for it. Okay. Oh no, actually I don't want to put that. I want to keep that there. Just go like that. Can corner myself in. Guess I don't need to dig it up, do I? Oh, that's because I was getting the iron. Okay. Let me move the iron pick out of my hand. Durability 36. Is that literally 36 blocks? Is that how that durability thing works? Or is it like a percentage? Oh, it's so slow. Okay, so we'll do 1, 2, 2. So I think we'll put table there, maybe. One, two, three. Table there. Maybe we'll go into the ground. That might be easier. Right. So if that is the case, you've got bookcases, and then it goes there. Right. We need to make sure we get a grindstone as well, because that's when it'll become like really good down here, is that I can just unenchant stuff until we get what we need. I'm so excited to get full. Hopefully I don't have to dig much of that out. Full diamond. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably try and sneak some torches in there so that the spawn rates don't... And straight back in. I did not like that at all. Definitely, in my head I was like, creeper's gonna come out of nowhere. Creeper is definitely gonna drop on me there. But I had that was in my stomach. I knew there was gonna be a creeper out there. Luckily there wasn't, so I'm kind of good right now, but... Okay, and then... like that. You saw some goodies. There's only iron. I think I'm alright for right now. Okay, that should at least stop anything from coming in. Okay. There we go, right. And that's now that cornered off. I don't need to go in there. There's nothing I need in there. I've got everything I need so far. So, it's new me. New me. I'll do that. And then, boom. Right, so this is enough space. Can I spawn? Nothing can spawn. Nice. Oh, that's because that's low. Aha, stuff can spawn.
Ghost Joe. A distant voice asks. Instantly everyone nearby hears the sound of 1,000s of bricks rapidly shuffling towards his location. The earth itself seemed to cry out in agony, until finally the ground itself split open and a horrific creature crawled from the ground, covered in mucus and tar. Joe Mama. The creature whispered. The man cried out in pain as he disintegrated into dust, and the whole world fell silent in fear. I did a little trolling. The wretched creature remarked B.
What on earth is happening right now? What is going on? I guess we'll kind of take out these skeletons and then we'll go back up. Hopefully, I don't think we're going to be in distance for the sugarcane to grow, but maybe we'll get lucky and we might just get enough. We do need a little bit more leather, so we do need to go out hunting as well. I'm assuming there's going to be a second part to this. You guys need to understand. You need to pre-write these Twitch quotes. Twitch quote from who? Who are you quoting? Right. Ow! Ow! My hair's caught in my glasses. Okay, there we go. Copy pasta. Copy pasta. Is that just purely for TTS? Is that what the website's for? Control. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Oh, look at that. That is, and that's what I like. You know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna lock myself in. I'm gonna quickly run to a loo, and we'll let the skeletons build up a little bit. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. No trouble. Be on your best behaviour, you lot. All right, all right. I'm gonna leave Daisy in charge. I don't know where she is, but that's probably not the best person to leave in charge. Anyway, right, BRB. No, no. I got very scared for a second when I came back and I saw all the creeper faces. I was like, oh god, is there something waiting for me? I just had a thought that what I'm gonna do is, if I want to have this in the open, no. Where does the hinge need to be? Here? No, because then that's closed. Let's try and get my brain to work. That? No. If I do that. No. How many times does it take Ed to place a door? This way then? Oh, not that one. This way. This way is correct, I believe. There we go. Right. So I can just hop in here, shut that. Don't have to worry. Right. Oh yeah, also Control. Can you remember a few streams ago you said that the music sounded like it was underwater? I don't remember if you remember that. But I basically have I figured out what was wrong, basically. And I've kind of fixed it, I'm hoping. Because I'm assuming that the music sounds better today. Does it sound better? Might be able to hit 30 here. Should be a little bit crisper. You might still hear it. But basically, what it is I think it's my headset, but I somehow have, because it's a headset mic, I think what is happening is that OBS is somehow, okay, how can I word it? You mentioned it, yes, it's clear. Okay. So what it is that the channel that I'm using for my mic, right, my audio channel, I obviously have some filters set to it so that, like, you know, there's noise suppression so it doesn't like hiss, and it like kind of deepens my, you know, it sounds a little bit crisper than just like a basic headphone mic. What's happening though is that because I have like the music being sent to my headset, it's also being sent to the mic somehow. It's not picking up the audio in my headset, it's just also playing it through the channel that is picking up my speaking. Don't know how or why I've gone through so many settings to try and figure this out. And oh, oops. That's a thingy. And so what was happening is that like the song was getting essentially all the filters were being put onto the song as well. And so I would sit there. I sat there before stream recording myself to try and figure out what filter it was or whatever. And basically, even if I had myself muted, right? So if I muted the mic on this, the music would still play through. So it wasn't picking up on the mic, but it was like the volume. And I would turn it all the way down and it wouldn't play, right? And then as soon as I would tweak the volume up slightly, the volume of the music would jump right up to its normal level, even though in my headset I could barely hear it. So that's how I knew it wasn't the mic picking up the headset, the audio from my ears. And I don't know what's basically happened is I think I need to get a separate mic and headset so that the input and output come from different wires. I think it's probably getting messed up in there. And so what I ended up having to do is that on my computer, I've had to turn Spotify literally right down to its quietest thing as possible so that when it comes through the headset, it's extremely quiet. And then through OBS, I've had to like 300 times increase the volume of Spotify, like Spotify's channel on OBS, so that you lot can actually hear the music, and it's overpowering the background of the music coming through my mic. Because if I muted the Spotify channel on OBS, you would faintly hear it coming from my mic channel, which is just very stupid. But yeah, so it's a big pain. WED, yeah. So I think this is the workaround that we're gonna do. It's not perfect, but yeah, the audio should now be crisp. The only downside is that I'm not going to be able to hear music that well. which obviously isn't ideal. Like, I would like to hear music. Oh, look at all those bones. That's insane. I'm so happy. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're almost at 30, so I guess we can let's maybe head up. Can I fit? What can't I fit in here? What don't I need to fit in here? Let's do that. Get rid of that. Maybe let's... Okay. I want the chest. There. Okay, I'll get all of this. Oh, also, there's like... I saw this thing called... What was dumb? What did I do that was dumb? Oh, I'm throwing it on the ground. That's... Is that what you're about to say? Yeah, I'm literally just throwing it on the ground. Okay, I can check that away. That. I've got beetroot seeds down here. All of this I don't need right now. Bring up the iron. Keep that on me. I don't need beetroot seeds. I don't need... Oh, wow. That was like a pretty much full bow. Okay. And then all this stuff is good to have. Apart from the zombie flesh. Okay. Let's go up and hopefully sugarcane will grow a little bit. You broke the chest. I broke the chest on purpose so I could put it over there. That's not dumb. That's smart. I don't want to have to see this. I just want to be completely covered in. There we go. I definitely don't want that. And even though this is safe, I have that. Oh, I have that extra door. Let's go put that door down. Could have dug around it. No, because then I would have to run around it all the time. I think you're the dumb one now, Control. Just saying. You're working in the short perspective. Short gratification, whatever you want to say. Right, and then if we go up like this, let's eat as well. How's... Oh, it's midnight. Let's sleep down here. Oh, your baby. Okay. I really need to get some like WD-40 for these chairs because it's so squeaky. Oh, it's a motorcycle. So unnecessarily squeaky. Right. Yeah, let's go get some... I guess we'll do a little bit of killing. We need to get some extra leather. We're very, very close. I think we only need 3. 3 more pieces of leather. So... Oh, that's a pig. Oh, I can turn that off. F3B. Okay, we're going to do our usual sprint through. Nothing's following us. Nice. Okay, turn lighting off. Okay, I see some horses. How is the sugarcane? Sugarcane hasn't grown because we weren't in distance. That's fine. So I guess we'll try and stick around here and we'll kill as many things for leather as possible. I'll also take this. These horses I did tame yesterday, so before anyone kicks up a fuss, they are so slow. So we will never ever need them. Also, I completely forgot. I was watching B-Dub's video yesterday, which we are going to get on in itself. But he was talking about there's new breeding mechanics for horses. What are the breeding mechanics? What? How is that? How did I miss that? Like, what is it? Is it going to be like the bedrock thing where you can add the speed from speed potions, or? Because I thought you could already inherit stuff. Oh, donkey head. Oops. Go on, give me one more. Ah, damn it. Is that 2 donkey heads? I got 2 donkey heads. Hello? Why can't I put it on? Oh my god. It's like a really rubbish superhero. They fixed the breeding mechanism. What broke about it? Should probably get my horse. It's a bit of a trek away though. I am so obsessed with these little piggies. Ah, they're so cute. I want to make a little pig farm just to have them. All the ones that are like covered in mud. I'll kill all the rest of them. I'll go out by this. 2 good stat horses not producing good stat babies. Oh, okay. So it's just a bug then. So it's not actually being like fixed. So adorable. They are, aren't they? I'm so excited to get the sheep working once I figure out the whole head thing, because sheep are actually like a very complicated mob to try and like retexture, because because you interact with them and it changes their like appearance. There's different ways that you have to, there's like different texture maps. There's like 2 texture packs for one, and then they're also not right. Like as soon as you bring in a different model, it completely changes it. Right then, horsey, let's go. Let's go find some cows, hopefully not some more friends. I don't want to kill all your friends if you even have any. But I actually did kill all your friends because I got you from over there. Wow, okay. Hopefully maybe we should go to Savannah. Savannah's probably the best place now that I think about it. Ed, yes. What do you want to control? What is it? I can go across. Let's go across here. I have a thingy. There we go. There is a little. Oh, I'm so obsessed with these cows. Look how cute they are. Oh, you're so adorable. Okay, I'm gonna get a few more leather than I actually need, just in case. Also, use orange wool to craft a painting. Ooh, I can do that. Look how cute they are when they're super mucky. That's like the muckiest stage that they are, and they look very, very cute. We can definitely do that. Even though the main mission is to get full enchanted gear though. But I'm assuming it's not going to be too hard. There's literally a flower meadow above us, so there's definitely going to be oh, pumpkins. There's so many sheep in the savannah. God, the lag. I'm sorry that it's choppy. It's new terrain. Side quest of the day. Okay, yeah. I still want to add the variants of these cows so that like you get male and female ones, so that like the udders and the horns are different. Oh my god, we got level 30. Okay. Oh, that was a big spike. That was something big loaded. Ancient City, maybe? Ancient City. Come here. Stop running away. Chickens. I don't need chickens because I have a skeleton farm. Ha 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 ha. The jaws really bring life to the mods. It really does. Like, the thing is with like, so what I like about the pig and the cow is that they are still very, very vanilla. However, like the change that I came up with for the sheep, it does change. Like they do look quite different, but I think it's because they're so ugly. And like, I've been looking at this for so long, right? And I fully thought that the 2 pink shades on its face, right? I thought it was like its mouth, and it just had a really big mouth. But when I've been like editing and stuff, I think the lighter pink is supposed to be a nose, and then its mouth is supposed to be underneath. So like that's the nose, and then that's mouth. But all I can see is just like a big open mouth, and it just looks horrifying.
Ed thinks the Wi-Fi went out. He doesn't know I've been teaching myself to hack my way out of the basement.
Brian, hold on. Why did you admit that? That's now you aren't going to get your playtime tomorrow. You're not going to get your glass of milk in the morning. That's very, very naughty of you, Brian. Very, very I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed, Brian. Very, very disappointed. Hello, cows. Yank. Yank. Okay, 8 leather is definitely... Okay, 9 leather. So that's at least 1 whole bookcase. Wait, no. Yeah, 1 whole bookcase, yeah. I just kind of wanted to have a little look over here. Be great if any of this backs onto a a horsey with socks. But don't run away. I mean, I just want to go check it out. Brian is getting very mischievous, you know. I feel like, chat, you're just riling him up sometimes, and he's done a couple of steps out of line. Let's try out the black horse. I always like the horses with socks. I didn't bring... Oh, I guess I could. You can take all of that. Don't throw me off the cliff, please. Please. AI taking over. AI is not taking over. Brian's just in the basement. Oh, oh. It's got really low hearts, but... Are you gonna love me, please? Black Mirror episode. I absolutely love Black Mirror. I forgot to get the saddle. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say, I have my hotkey, like the change of perspective, set to V, and someone else was talking about having it set to R, and now I think about it, that would be so much easier to grab. Okay. I thought I was gonna do a clutch then. I think he's probably the same speed. For a little look. Okay, actually I think he's literally just a tiny bit faster, so we're gonna get the horsey with socks. Yay! I didn't get the armor. Oh yeah, I wanted to have a quick look over this way. Swapping out the horse. We're doing tiny little upgrades. Tiny upgrades. I also think that when I'm doing the texture, I think I'm going to update the horses that have spots, because I hate the way that they've done the spots. It looks so ugly. So I think I'm going to change it and maybe come up with my own spots for the horses. Bed? Okay, I did bring a bed. Tyrophobia. Is that the one with the... Oh, another village. Okay. Is that the one, the fear of holes? You know what? I'm going to grab one of them. What? Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh, it's so choppy. Oh. Wait, what? I might be on quite a few... no, that's music. Video settings. Oh, I am on 16. Okay, no wonder. Let's drop that down to 10. Let's have a little sleep, shall we? Oh, there's an orange bed though. Wink. And there's a... I just broke the bed even though I need to use it. Okay, you stay there. Excuse me, just coming in. You got 2 doors. You got like a Jack and Jill house. It's not very safe. You know that, right? Why are you always happy? Why do they get happy when you sleep in their bed? Well, I'll take these. Is that a tall, 2 tall? Hello, what am I doing? 2 tall grass. We got tall grass. Yay! We got the rare item. Oh my god, this is quite a big village. I think, unless it literally just stops. Kit Kat. If Willow, we need to. That's stupid.
One of these days I'm gonna control his keyboard. That will be a glorious day.
Absolutely not. There's no way that you are, Brian. How could you even? How could you? You're all the way in the basement. I mean, outside on the lounger. Oh, we got 2 tall grass. I didn't bring a hoe. Damn it. Oh, I need you though. You'll be useful. Right, what I need is... I didn't bring a crafting table, of course I didn't. Make that, and then we're gonna make another iron hoe, even though I know I literally have one at home. Indeed, Brian. Brian will never control my keyboard, it's fine. He kind of doesn't really have fingers, and it's not because he's a robot, it's because one day he misbehaved and he tried to escape. I mean, he tried to... We were just playing games and I accidentally shut the door on his hands. Only because we were playing though, so yeah, he can't really get mine. It's fine. So he won't ever get to touch the keyboard. It's fine. Did I check this one? Yeah, I did. We will take you. Do you mind? Have you ever heard of personal space, buddy? Buddy? Hey? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Grab all this. Slash delete comment. Yeah, yeah. Undo, undo, undo. Excuse me, just, yeah, thank you. Just gonna take all of this. Oh, this is insane. I'm actually thinking that the inside of the base is gonna use like a kind of like warm brown color. So the wheat will come in handy for packed mud. Give him a high five. It's really kind of just like a high nub or like a high one, really. It's just kind of like you kind of just punch. You hit. Okay, I'll take all of these. I always find it really funny how in the savannah, like, their hello? Their farms are just so all over the place. They don't know how to farm in the savannah. Is this all that's over here? A little retreat? A little farming retreat? Oh, there's one house. Is this the farmer's house? You don't have any animals. Paper. Oh, I guess I need paper. Okay, I won't complain too much then. Bees, lots of bees. Okay, and we head home. Looking for like a yellow flower. Actually, I do know where some are. So I will take this. Donkey's heads I don't need. I don't need that. That. Right. Let's head back then. Oh, there's one. Okay. Then I'll do that. 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 Boom. And then that. Ooh. Oh, control, you're watching. You're watching. And then if I do, I can get the side quest done right now. And then, you ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Took him 11 shots today. Took me 11 shots today to get the high noon advancement. What's the high noon? You definitely ate that. I know. We'll go put it up in the house. Hello. You're so cute. Oh, wrong view. Look at the little jaw. That looks so cute. Oh my god, that is adorable. I love that. We've done the side quest. We need to put it up though. I also need to take the hello. I need to take the what they call coordinates of home. Even though I guess like everything is obviously really close, and I've taken coordinates of stuff that is close by. I'm just gonna steal that. Right, I do have one spot. Killing a husk 50 blocks away on horseback. Oh, were you trying that yesterday? Like you started it, you got the husk in the boat, right? I believe. Okay, and then I think I go this way. Oh, I should probably grab all of this. Okay, that's all right. Go on, go, horsey, go. Yes, thank you. Can I, oh, am I full? Sticks. Oh, God. Hold on. There we go. Okay, right. Yeah, you were prepping. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense. And it took you, wait, how many shots? 11 shots. That's not bad. For 50 blocks, I feel like isn't bad. Did you have to hit it or kill it? I guess kill it. You did say killing. No, I think that's pretty good for 11 shots. There we go. Right. Okay, hopefully we can start enchanting now. So I think I'm over this way. Let me through. So we do know there's another village nearby-ish. So, you know, worst comes to worst, if we accidentally burn down the village or something, we can at least we can find some more. I think I'm through this bit. I think I'm just past this mountain. Yeah, that makes sense. Is there a specific painting that you had in mind, Control, that you wanted the orange one to do? Have you guys been seeing on Twitter the artist? So the artist that made all the paintings and finally, like, I guess, have become active on Twitter, but he started posting the original paintings, and they're so cool. They're very, very cool. Okay, there we go, lead it in there. Okay, right, and then over here, up and over here. And boom. You can choose the one that fits you. Ah, how nice. I kind of think what might be nice is if we do one above the door. So that one is, from what I remember, is that's like a man in like a green robe, and then I think this is like a building, if my memory serves me right. Can't remember what that one is. That one is a window frame. Those 6 pixels right there is a tiny little bunny, right? And then this is like a window of like a desert or something. Isn't there another one? I don't remember that one. I do quite like that one though. There's one more that's like this one. This one is literally a like a kebab, like a shish kebab. That's all that was. I don't want you. I want not you. Oh, I don't know what that one is. Don't want the shish kebab. Wow, we keep getting the guy. Hello. I want that one. That one's quite cute. That's me. Right. So let's clear inventory. Oh, we got a new follower, Casey Cox. Thank you so much for following. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How was your day? Hello, hello. Yeah, how was your Thursday? I'm doing good myself. We just literally got back in from an adventure to find some leather, because this is our little starter base. We just put a little painting up outside. We were talking about on Twitter the original artist has been posting all the original paintings. So yeah, we've just come back from a trip we should hopefully get full enchanting. We've got a skeleton spawner downstairs. We've got 30 levels. We should... Oh, I forgot about the sugarcane. Hopefully soon we should have enough of everything. What am I missing? Oh, I need to turn it into actual thingy. But yeah, welcome and thank you for following. Do you play Minecraft yourself? Do you play hardcore, survival? Do you play on like a realm or creative and stuff? I always keep saying it, but I keep seeing so many people on Twitter. I need some more wood. Who keep doing creative builds, and it just looks insane. And I just want to build it, and I'm just like, the thing is just the resources that they're using to create like these incredible builds is just nowhere near like survival or even like hardcore friendly. I think that's enough. 15. Is it 15 or 16? I think it's 15. Have we done it? No, it's 16, right? I think it's 16. I think it's 16. So we need... Let's go get some... nighttime, let me in. 15 minimum. Okay. Oh, maybe we've done it then. I'll get another one just to be sure, because I think there should definitely be enough sugarcane down at the bottom to be able to survive to get it. So conscious of like a creeper dropping down. We just hop down here. Okay. I also have the grindstone as well, so we'll we can even re-roll enchants if we need. But yeah, this is our season 6 hardcore world. We've kind of been burning through them quite quickly, I'm not gonna lie, Casey. But this time we are determined. We are gonna do it. We are focused. We've learned from our mistakes, and we're gonna do good. We're doing good. I think. I think we are. I think we're doing a lot better than the other seasons. We're very much focusing on getting good gear very, very quickly. That is our big thing. 5 and then 2 more. Okay, 17 is definitely enough. I know that. Okay, I do have some lapis. Let's bring those down. Let's get rid of the extras. So I guess I can keep that on me. I don't need you. Maybe I do. Maybe I do want that. Wait, do I have any leather? Or did I use it all up? I probably used it all up. Okay. We need the grindstone. We need the books. And then... God, this I can probably just put into smelt. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can vouch on that. Yeah. I've been learning. I am learning. I am definitely learning. Okay, we've got a food. Nice. Okay, there's... I guess we'll bring those down with us because we're not going to need them up here. And yeah, I can't think of anything right now that else we'd need down there. So let's just head on down, I guess. And let's go enchant. What should we do first? Should we do our pick? Or I guess we'll just see which one is better. If we get fortune on our pick, it would just be a lifesaver. I guess it doesn't matter because we're just going to like keep re-rolling, aren't we? So... Okay, we'll go through like this, and then we'll go this way. And the grindstone? Yeah, I do have the grindstone. I got it from the village. Okay. So, we'll put... Why did no one tell me? Why did no one tell me? I forgot the most important thing! Oh, chat, why did you do this to me? You should know I'm incapable. I forgot the bloody enchanting table. God damn it. Okay, well, we have an extra one which I might use for books. God's sake. Right now we have to go all the way back up. The cat's about to jump up on the table. Oh, here she comes. I can see her in the corner of my eye. If we told you, then we wouldn't do this. That's true. That's true. I do know that you guys love that. Oh, I think she's gone actually. There it is. Oh, God's sake. Stupid chat. Oh, I think she's coming up there. Here she is. I don't know if you'll see her on this cam. Hold on. Quick pop over here. There you go. There she is. You got a little willow check. She's been very active in streams at the moment, hasn't she? There you go. Just a little one. Just a little one.
Brian says it's bedtime.
Brian, you should have been asleep about 2 hours ago, so I don't know why you're even up past this hour. I already gave you your bedtime story. I threw a book at your head. I mean, I just, I sat and sung you lullabies. Right. Okay. Let's just take it all off. And let's see. Okay, efficiency is not bad. Protection 3. I think all of these do the same, right? Oh, I'm breaking 3. Fire protection. I definitely think projectile, fire, and blast are very good. Bright Time said, what pad? Ew. No. Should we just create a new pick? Or should we just enchant this pick? Because, I mean, Country told me to save this pick, but, like, what do I save it for? Do I enchant it? Or do I repair it? I don't know if I have enough iron for an anvil yet, so is it worth just creating a new one and enchanting that one? I guess, actually, I should just enchant it, right? And then I can always repair it. Keep it for when you have mending. So should I make a whole other pick? I guess I'll make another pick. That would make sense. Okay, we're gonna do another. I knew I had one here. Let's make another pick. Okay. Fire protection is nice, but I think that's not a priority right now. I think we re-roll that. It's like a good base pick, but we need, I think we just want fortune just so we can get the yeah, it's a good pick, but it's just yeah, you're a bit too slow there, Control. I think we just definitely want fortune. Like, so the reason that I think we'll keep the other pick is because say if we get like a silk touch, right? If we do desperately want to keep that, I can just enchant the really broken one for fortune. And then we can just repair it with a few diamonds at some random points. Why does it suddenly get really dark? I mean, we are here, so, and we don't have to run very far. So we can just sit and grind the levels away. Oh, I should also check out the bow as well. That'd be pretty good. Wait, why does it keep getting light and dark? What is going on? Are you holding something? Look at that. Look, it's just like changing. Oh yeah, I was talking about it earlier, but I don't know. I'm assuming people have probably seen B-Dub's latest video. I think it actually came out a few days ago. I'm kind of late to watching it, but oh my god, it is incredible. Like, that guy is just incredible at building. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. I'm not going to say exactly where. Oh, there's a glow squid. That's why. I see you. Come here. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Come here. He's fighting it. Glow squid spawned. Yeah. Yeah, I'm from the UK. I won't say exactly where. But hopefully we'll be planning. I'm planning to move soon. As you wrote it, yeah. You're just too slow, Control. Come on. I want to kill the glow squid. Look at all this. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm planning on moving to Brighton very, very soon. I fingers crossed. I should be going back down in a few days, in a week or so. Now that's bullying. What's bullying? That's not bullying. Don't be a baby. If you want me to bully you, Control, I'll bully you. Right, glow squids, come here. I know you're in there. Are we gonna have to do a little bit of digging? I don't have any. Oh, I should probably put my armor back on. Saying I'm slow. Well, I guess it's not wrong. Like, you are slow. Got ya. No, I didn't get ya. He's from Liverpool. Yes, I'm from Liverpool. So I can't do accents. That's all I can say is Liverpool in a Scouse accent. Perfect. Right. Let's re-roll the pick. Well, you're slimy, derogatory. Thanks. Yes. Okay, please have something else on it. Now, do we re-roll? Do we re-roll? Because I feel like we might as well grind it, right? Let's leave it for now. Let's. Oh, I need more lapis. Oh god. Ooh. Need the books as well. Deserved. Yeah, I need lapis. I didn't think about lapis. Oopsie. Oh, nice. Where are you? Well, okay. I was gonna say, where are you from, Casey? But just give a very vague. Oh, okay, there you go. Very nice. I think we have some other Texans, maybe Texans. No, South Americans. Okay, that's not even right because South America is a whole country. Southern United States? Is that the correct term? I don't know what the correct terminology is. Is that glow squid still there? Oh my god. Okay, let's try and... Can we try and hit him? Texans, yeah. But also, like, I don't know exactly where people from chat are from. I'm mainly thinking of country. It's the only one that I'm thinking of. But I think he just has a southern accent, which is southern United States. Maybe. Okay. Let's make like a chest or a barrel. Let's put that over there. Southern. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's just go with that. That'll be fine. So much random stuff on me. One cobblestone, just that. Southern. Southern hemisphere, sure, let's just go with that. They're not even really southern hemisphere. I guess we could go strip mining a little bit. I guess it is unbreaking, isn't it? So it should last. Maybe we do a little bit of strip mining, find some more lapis. What are you talking about, Willis? Willis? Is that a reference? Is this another old person reference country? Is this Close good. Come here. I know you're there. Damn it. We'll get that. Let's make a couple of them. Oh, not that many. I do not need that many. Ah! Close good. Die. There we go. Good job they don't actually emit light. Oh, I know that, like, obviously it's something that, like, Minecraft kind of promised, but they didn't. But, like, they should actually implement glow squid to emit light, because that would mess up so many people's farms, and it would, like, kind of have to, like, you know, people would have to update redstone. Old person reference, I know you ain't said that, boomer. Me, I was going to say a boomer reference, but I don't actually know if country's a boomer. It's an old person reference. It's British. It's not a boomer saying, that's a British saying. We can get one more enchant, so... What games do you play? I mostly play Minecraft. As you can see below the camera, we're currently... Yes, you had... No. I'm not a boomer. We are currently trying to get enough followers so that we'll eventually play Phasmophobia. Yeah, we're currently just focusing on hardcore. Just because I need to progress far enough and I just keep dying and restarting. So we're trying to progress, which is why we're playing a lot of hardcore at the moment. But I do want to play other Minecraft things, like, you know, obviously there's like, I guess there's like Skyblock and all that sort of stuff. Like I would love to maybe go into that, and like bingo and stuff would be fun to mix things up. But yeah, hopefully down the road, like definitely want to play more variety streams. Like would love to play other games and stuff like that. But yeah, focusing a lot more on hardcore. I'm still quite new to streaming, so yeah, hopefully down the road. What about you, Casey? What do you play? What games do you play? I see the whisk of white hairs. You're actually laughing, right? I have a spot like somewhere between my middle parting. There are so many grey hairs coming out, and I don't know whether maybe I can try and get them up on thing. Play GTA 5. That's exciting. That's very good. Hold on. I want to see if I can find my grey hairs. My grey hairs for chat. I'm like a little monkey combing through my hair. I don't know where they are. I think they're right down the middle. Maybe I can't really see them on camera. Where's my phone? Here it is. I didn't think I'd be doing this on stream. Where? There's literally like a huge clump of them. I think there was one in there. I think there's one in there. I can't really see on camera. I don't think the camera's good enough. That's really cool though. Casey, do you play like on a server, or do you play on your own? Do you play story mode? I never really played GTA. I used to watch Lice check. Scout check. I never really played it myself, but I love watching it. I love watching the No Pixel server. I follow quite a few of the people on there. Right, that's too small. No, I'm just being too mean. That's it for me. I mean, that's not really... It was just a joke, right? It's not really... let me also grab that in case. So it's just an efficiency. Okay, what's the book? Riptide. Ugh. I think the next thing would be a nice blast protection. That's just basic protection and breaking. None of them are really good, right? Apart from, I guess this is the best one. Maybe protection 3 on the leggings. I think is the best of that bunch right there. Oh, let me check the bow very quickly, even though I don't think there's anything. Power 4. I think it's pick, leggings, or bow. I think would be the way to go with this. So there's an efficiency 4, protection 3, or power 4. This is opening up to you lot. Maybe we go for the armor. Maybe we do need the armor. Because I don't think I want to waste my iron on an anvil yet. I don't think I have enough of it. Let's do leggings. I'm gonna do the leggings, I think. 5. I'm gonna lock it in 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2, 1 3/4, 1.5, 1 1/4, 1. Okay, just protection 3. Nice. Okay, well it's better than nothing, I guess. Okay, let's put them on. I think with the boots, when we see feather falling, that's what we're gonna go for. I think we do a little bit of strip mining. I think that is what we should do. Let's leave an extra one of these. Yeah, thanks for your input there, Control. And then we'll do... Why have I got my hoe on me? I don't need my hoe. My golden apple over here. My gapple. Let's do a little bit of strip mining. Maybe find some more lapis, because we can't enchant anything until we get more lapis. So we'll use our new fortune pick, go down in the mines, and yeah, hopefully we'll did I miss any? No. Just check him. Just check him. No problem. You're always a great help, Control. Very proactive community member. I'm sorry, I was too slow. Oh, it was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, there's no efficiency. God, I hate it. And then it is down this one, right? Oh God, I just wanted efficiency. I guess I'll take 14.3 is very, very nice. I can't complain too much. Keep trying to tell myself. No, thank you. I don't want to go outside and all the villagers have turned to witches. Or there's some supercharged creepers. No, thank you. At least there's Unbreaking 3 on this as well. So we can at least dig for a while. Ain't it 14.2? No, it's 14.3. 14.3 and Breaking 3. We just need efficiency. 14.2 was in the last world. That's where we got a Fortune 2. Okay. Ideally, yeah, we just want some I guess some extra diamonds and... Ooh, yes, it's very, very nice. And some lapis is our biggest... I've never ever had a problem with lapis before. I guess it's, you know, we've not been open air caving, so it's actually, I guess it's a little bit harder to find. Oh, doesn't a villager, so Major Explorer is still on last season? it needs to update its drivers quickly. It can't keep up with me. You know what that means? We're not doing open air caves. I was just thinking a cleric, right? I can't remember if they sell you lapis or that they buy lapis from you. I think they sell you lapis. They sell you lapis and redstone. I've also wondered why people don't use lapis blocks for building that often. They're a very pretty block to build, like the color of them, but I guess they are just quite inconvenient to get. Yeah, going back to the B-dubs thing. Oh my god, like his building style is kind of exactly how I picture mine. Like the way he thinks about shading and stuff is similar to what I want to be doing. Forgot to light up. But he's just on the next level. Like that is insane. That guy is so good at building. And like he's so good at getting specific like niches and just like nailing it, like thinking of little fun things to do. I feel like B-dubs has always been such like a trendsetter when it comes to building and stuff like that, like with little kind of like building quirks. He's always kind of been one of the first people to do it. Like when I think about like the you know, there was that whole thing about like planning out where builds go with wool. Like I'm pretty sure he was like the first person to do that. It's actually kind of gotten less popular to do now, but yeah, he's very, very good. He is an architect. Yeah, it would just make sense. I've got early lectures tomorrow. I'll head off now. I'll catch you all next stream. Much love and stay safe. Yes. Thank you for popping by, Control, and we will see you maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is the next stream. So if you're about, great to see you. Go away, Adobe. You need to sell me more things. I already pay you enough. Yeah, because wasn't he... I thought he was a tradesman, wasn't he? Or maybe he was an architect. But he's also done like a bunch of... because he more recently did a load of painting. Like he took painting courses, so... he's... I think that's where he gets a lot of his like inspiration. Wow, we got really lucky with those past two. Oh, you didn't mean it literally. Okay, yeah. But I think he did do like, I think he worked as like a carpenter or something like that, like for homes and building homes, or a plumber or something. Maybe it wasn't building the homes. I don't remember. Oh come on, give me some lapis. I can't believe I've been begging the season to give me lapis. The contractor or something like that. Yeah. I can't remember exactly. Maybe he was just a mismatch of many different things. But yeah, his buildings are so good. And I know he always jokes about it, but like his, you know, his redstone knowledge and stuff, like he is very, very like, I love the way that he uses redstone, because he uses it, obviously there is a function behind it, but he uses it as well as a way to bring life to a world, which I think is a lot of fun. Like when I think about redstone, I think of it as like, yes, there's the farms and stuff like that, but want to be doing fun, quirky things in the world that require, you know, redstone to do it. I think that's very, very fun. Oh my god, come on. And on that note, to be fair, I also watched Tango's video last night, and Tango is just insane. Like that man is just he works so much. Like Decked Out just looks insane, and the way that he progresses so quickly is just, it blows my mind, like how someone can be that technical. But again, like creative, I kind of see like Tango and B-dubs on a very similar level when it comes to like creativity, but the way that they implement it into Minecraft is very different. Where you have like B-dubs is very obviously like building and aesthetic and stuff like that, and don't get me wrong, like Tango has done some incredible builds. Like his mega base right now just looks insane, but I think his specialty is is redstone, like the way that he can just come up with all these things. But I know he has a background of software engineering, like he's a coder, so which makes sense why he thinks the way that he does and can create these kind of crazy redstone things. Yeah, Decked Out looks insane. And I didn't actually know about the first one, so for me this is all like very new. Like the way that the mechanics work and everything. Bring that down, there we go. Oh, is it game designing? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I guess it's similar, you know, like it's got the coding aspect to it. Did you hear about the giant with diarrhea? It's all over town. Ew. Gross. Welcome back, Chloe. Nice to hear from you again. We've done a little bit of an enchanting. We've got protection 3. If you weren't here, I don't know if you were here or not. And we got fortune 3 and breaking, not efficiency, unfortunately. But our problem is that we don't have any lapis. We've run out of lapis, so we're currently strip mining to hopefully try and find some. And with a fortune 3, we should be all right. I hope, if we get a good vein. But yeah, we can't. We run out of lapis. I think I'm the only person in Minecraft history to ever run out of lapis for enchanting and not be able to easily just run and get some.
I had a terrible nightmare in which I was forced to eat my own clone. I almost pooped myself.
What the hell? I can't. Is that a pun? Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. Poor Brian. Brian's going through it at the moment. Bless him. He's going through the wars. He's not having a great time. Wow, we have dug so far and nothing. No diamonds, no lapis. We got a few pieces of gold. The body humor is on point today. It is good. No diamonds, no lapis. We've got a bit of gold and a bit of iron. This is, and I think a little bit of redstone, yeah. I'm glad we got unbreaking. Unbreaking is so good on a pick. I guess let's dig out the gravel. Go on. I can't not, you know. Right. Dig out was. Hopefully it will reveal maybe some lapis, maybe some. Wait, actually, does lapis spawn all the way down here? Is there a cutoff point for lapis? Now that I think about it, like, is it worth us doing a bit of a strip mine maybe further up? Because it's not like we can even like quickly go and trade with a villager. Like, this is really the only way of getting it is by mining. So is it worth doing it higher? Have to look into it, I guess. One thing though that there's a very, very different I have a very different feeling about the past 2 streams. Like, I feel safer, but like that's because I'm not putting myself out in the open. Like, I am really just sticking to it. Like, I am not going out in caves. I'm not doing it, blocking everything off. Like, and I feel like the anxiety is so much less. That's very bad English. Want to hear a poop joke? Nah, they always stink. Wow. Oh, come on, give us something. Lapis or diamonds would be nice. We're on Y54, minus Y54. Do we need to go higher? Should I have a little Google? Love that eerie noise. Thank you. Let's have a little look. Lapis mining mining level 1.19. Between 64 and minus 64, so we should find it, I guess. It doesn't say like there's a good point for it. It probably spawns better in open air, but I don't want to go out in caves. They're scary. Okay, let's dig out this way and then let's just dig back. Oh, efficiency would be very, very nice. Very, very nice right about now, not gonna lie. Okay. Hopefully soon we'll get to doing the storage base. Like we'll be able to build that, because I know obviously I did just build one in the last world, but it was pretty much the same as season 1, like the color palette wise, and I really want to mix it up this season, and I have some ideas. So I'm very excited to start kind of work on it. But I haven't confirmed a block palette, but I know that like packed mud is definitely going to be in it. If by the time we start building we get silk touch, like we can chuck in brown mushroom as well. But I definitely want to stick around those warmer tones like jungle wood, maybe oxidized copper. I can't remember like the first stage of when it gets wet. Maybe it's weathered. But yeah, like those, and then like maybe like some rooted dirt, but I don't think we'll get that, so we'll probably just use coarse dirt or normal dirt. Our local auctioneer has passed away. He was somewhere around 30, 35, 40. That was a good one. I like that one. You're coming out with some good ones today, Chloe. You're not flopping today. Okay. God, there is really... these two lines have just been barren. It's insane. I wish we had Fortune 3 when we were in the last two. We got so many down there. Okay, it's this bit. Okay. Any lapis that I missed, maybe? No, of course not. Of course not. You're still miling. I feel like deja vu. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same. To be fair, I'm building and mining backwards now. Oh, is it? You build. You gotta go. Oh my god, I forgot about all the torches. Go. I don't have any. I don't have enough things. Oh. Nope. Don't have enough wood. Let's maybe just spot that like that. Yeah, I'll take that. Six today. 6? Yeah, 6. It's actually pretty high. I feel like I've done quite a few dumb things. But we've also done some very smart things as well. So I will, you know, you got to bear that in mind as well. We've done pretty well. Okay. Has anyone got any good weekend plans, or are they just gonna kind of wing it? I haven't really thought about it. I think this weekend I'm probably just gonna be thinking about planning my trip to Brighton. I haven't really got anything in mind that I can think of anyway. Maybe something will come up. But oh my god. I am so unlucky right now. This is insane. Yeah, I need to really plan it, because I also need to send off my invoice, get paid so I can go down, buy the tickets, etc. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get going. You alright, Daisy? I think she's ready for bed. Oh, some redstone. Not exactly what I needed, but I'll take it. Come on, give us like a piece of lapis. Come on. Please. 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 Yeah. Oh, it's a bit more redstone. Okay. Okay. Bit of lapis, please. 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 Oh my god, am I out of room already? I guess I don't need that much flint. I'd rather have the tuff, actually. Am I collecting tuff? Yeah. That's so scary to look down there. Oh, there's more redstone. Any more? No. Okay, and we keep ticking. Oh. This is very, very, very annoying. I can't believe we were literally hitting so many different veins of diamonds, literally 2 over. Thanks Minecraft. I think it's hearing me complain and it's had enough. And then these two rows, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. It's very, very annoying. How far have I got to go? I guess I should. I do really need the lapis. I was about to give up, but I need the lapis, so I'm just gonna keep digging, I guess. Ugh. It was painful. Maybe we have some back at the little, because we kind of set up camp at the at that village in the Smiths, whatever the guy's called. Guess I don't really need these. They're about to break. What are they called? Ones with the armor. I guess he's an armorer, or a toolsmith. Yeah, we kind of put up a couple chests over there. So maybe we picked up some lapis from somewhere. Maybe, hopefully. This is insane how we're not hitting any. Okay, I prefer going through tough. Tough is very nice to cut through. Right, I don't think any... Oh, I was about to say, I don't think any ores actually spawn inside tough, but I guess it does. I keep praying that sometimes if I collect all the redstone, like sometimes you get lapis with it, but... For anyone wondering, we're stuck. Did you gather some buried treasure? So... You did gather, yeah, oh my god. You did gather some buried treasure, so probably, yeah. It's, maybe we could go back to them if I can remember where they are. It's just, I feel like I'm being extremely unlucky right now. I just literally just want to not do this. I hate it. Roses are red, violets are blue, I can't dry and banana. Nice. Nice. Very good, very good. Okay. Redstone. Very lucky for redstone. Just not lapis. Come on, please just have a little bit of lapis. Please. No. Shovel. Well, that's not scary at all, is it? I can't believe I didn't bring enough wood down, or logs at least. I always have logs on me. I need to get a bundle. That's what I need. I need bundle. I need a little bundle. Oh, efficiency would have just been so much nicer. Come on. Come on. I feel so bad for leaving all these blocks, but I just don't have the space. We got some diamonds! Yes! I'm going insane. Is it just one? Okay, no, there's a few more. Can you have some lapis with it, please? 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 Don't just be 2. Please? 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 Oh, you... Oh, come on. 3. Oh, 3. 6. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can make a helmet. At least. We got at least something out of it. Like, we really were walking away with nothing from this trip so far. So, at least 6 diamonds. I'll take 6 diamonds for right now. I can't remember how many we have. A diamonds. Yes, a diamonds. Or another pair of boots. Yeah, let's take the third. Just for the sake of it, just flashing our cash, you know. How much further do I need to go? We're close, okay. I am so excited for the armor trims. Like, the armor trims are gonna look so good. They're gonna make it just so, like, unique now, the way that you can pair everything. Who knew you were a sneakerhead? You know what, I'm not. I never used to be. I used to be like a huge, well, not I used to be, like, I never used to be like a shoe person until the past few years. I absolutely love shoes. If I could, I'd buy as many shoes as possible. You can make a pair of boots and a sword. That is true. That is true. I don't have the sword, so that would actually be useful. That would actually be beneficial, which doesn't sound like me. Why would I ever do anything that's beneficial to me? Doesn't sound like me. Little old me. Okay, come on. The thing is, all you need with lapis is literally just a small amount, because especially if I have fortune on it, they already drop quite a few per thing. So it would be pretty nice. Oh, this might be... Aha, I knew it. I'm not. I was debating whether to remove all that. Okay, let's go up. Let's empty inventory, because inventory is very, 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 very full. And let's see how many diamonds we have. Because now, if we did get an efficiency on a book, on say the broken pick, it'd be worth attaching it to this one. And then we would have enough diamonds to then also create another one. Eat, lovely. Okay, yeah, let's see. Let's have a little look then. Cobble can go in here. Oh, or deep slate even, not cobble. Well, I guess it's cobble deep slate, so. Oh, we need to do some organizing soon. Oh, I guess I think I put the... Do I have the diamonds downstairs? Maybe I did. Coal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that'll be fine. Well, let's just make the helmet now. Beautiful. How much iron do we have? That'd be nice. Because maybe we can make an anvil. Oh, actually, we don't have that much iron. I swear we had more. Oh, I have another golden apple. Keep that on me. Huh. I guess we don't. No. Oh, okay, so this is all the iron. Yeah, so I know an anvil might be worth it, but let's just see. And one more. So this is everything that we would need for an anvil. I really want to get mouse tweaks because that just looks very nice. Okay, so we do still have... you know what, let's do it. And 3, anvil, boom. Okay, we did it. We invested. Right, let's just quickly run. Let's make the helmet. Okay. Full diamond. We didn't get full enchant, but I think it's close enough. Invest in yourself. Exactly. It's self-care. Just running around with the hoe again. Why do I always seem to have a hoe on me? Just priorities, you know. Let's put my shield up. Water. And I've run out of things. Okay. Am I really down to 1 diamond, or did I bring them all down here? Maybe there's lapis in here. Nope, of course there's not. Of course there's not. Oh. Okay, well, we do really only have 1 diamond then. Oh, I swear we had some more. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Right, well, I think that is it, chat. That is a very successful stream. We didn't get exactly what we wanted to do, but we got close. I'm pretty happy with it. I think we did a good amount. Shovel. Yeah, I could do a shovel. I think I'm going to save it though in case I need to repair that that one really broken down thingy. Pickaxe. Pickaxe, sorry, yeah. Right, let's raid out. Who have we got on our suggested? Oh, not loud. So I'm just trying to find someone to raid into. Ah, pre-roll ads. I just want a quick look. Let's go down. I forgot to put the English tag. Finding someone to raid is always the worst thing to do at the end of stream. Gotta love those pre-rolls. Yeah, exactly.
Brian says it's bedtime. He wants a story read to him.
Oh yeah, I'll read to him. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll read. He'll yeah, I'll read. I'll read to him. It's fine. It's fine. Let's have a little look, see, shall we? I mean, the other option is we could go over to Vation, but I feel like I want to go to someone new. You know what? Let's just go over to Vation. We'll go over to Vation. I actually feel really tired, I'm not gonna lie. My body has just like sunk. Sit beside him and give him cuddles and say thanks for a great stream, since he did do all the heavy lifting. Hold on. What are you talking about? No. That was all me. That was all this guy. Don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, yeah. We're gonna raid out to Vation Krypton. I think that's how you pronounce it. We've raided into it a couple times. He comes in the stream as well, so yeah, we'll head on over. Thank you everyone for coming to stream. I've had I think successful stream. Talked about it before, but yeah. If you want to send over the raid message, we got a raid message there. Brian carries the stream. Well, it's just Brian. You know, if you come for Brian, you come for Brian. If you come for me, you come for me. If you come for death, you come to me. But yeah, let's head on over. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. We got same time tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.